welcome, fight fans. This is a new Friday Night Fight Night coming to you live. This is Xbox. This is North America. This is the Physera server. We are coming to you live from Shibiki Freaktown. Give it up to the little hairy motherfuckers. Yeah. Shibiki getting all up in your face. No ooh-oohs here. Well, maybe some ooh-oohs here. Anyway, this is your dog Growl. I'd like to welcome you to another installment of Friday Night Fight Night. This is the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. 1v1 head-to-head PvP battles. There is a new duel mechanic, but we'll see if that comes into play tonight, folks. We have a new champion crowned just last week. Coming out of Linli Beach, the Twisted Beachmaster himself, best friends with Linli Steve, it is Linli Beach's own Bloodfart, Raider Extraordinaire. First to challenge our good friend is the Mad Mage himself, Dribble. Our Lady Hippolyta and the members of the Guild of the Six Shadows welcome you to Friday Night Fight Night. I'd like to welcome you all my screamers, all my puppies, my kittens, all my Shibiki doing their little dance. I'd like to welcome all my Vargs, humans, Epins, and elves.
Yes.
And humans? Yeah, we'll invite the humans too. We love humans. They are very, very friendly. Once more, I am your dog Growl. We are here at Friday Night Fight Night. We are here at the Shibiki Village getting our liniments, getting our elixirs, but not for Friday Night Fight Night, folks. No, that's just for us in the booth. All of our combatants. There are no potions, no buffs, no exploits. It is just straight head-to-head 1v1 battles on the Bridge of Shadows in Northern Bjorn. We are ready to start things off. So we just want to be ready to get ready for the readiness. Once again, thank you for showing up week after week. This is the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. I am your dog Growl. Let's head up to Northern Bjorn. They are practice fighting as we speak. We're down here in the Shibiki Village by Navarra Lake. We are headed all the way north to Northern Bjorn. We are outside of the Woodcutter's camp. The Woodcutter camp telepost is where we will begin our journey. Our journey to watch victory! Alright folks, this is what our combatants will see as they show up. You can see over my shoulder, this is the Bridge of Shadows. This has hosted the weekly Friday Night Fight Night combatants for the past few months. This is a Guild of the Six Shadows promotions presentation of Friday Night Fight Night. Lady Hippolyta the Matron is in charge of the judging and the calls. We are here for the blood, the tears, and the more blood, because there's going to be a lot of blood. All of our combatants take the walk of anticipation. They follow the path from the Woodcutter Camp telepost, and they head down to the Bridge of Shadows. This path of anticipation creates suspense and drama. Two things necessary for a great, great time. The production value that the Guild of Six Shadows will offer you tonight is fantastic, second to none. They have sponsors such as the Shibiki Camp's Hair of the Dog Hangover Cure, the best hangover cure north of the Knoll Wastes. We are currently in Channel 2. but once we switch channels, you will see all of our combatants get ready. They will be practicing. They will be dueling. There is a brand new duel mechanic that has been opened up and offered, but because this is a PvP zone, it doesn't necessarily apply, so we're not going to super take a look at it. You can see the bridge. You can see the walls on either side. We are above the Bjorn River. We are at the Bridge of Shadows. This is the Guild of the Six Shadows promotion event of Friday Night Fight Night. This is your dog Growl.
I will fight with honor.
I'm switching to channel 1 here in a second, Colorful. And great to see you. Happy Friday. We are headed over to channel 1 to find the actual Fight Night combatants going at it. But now that we've set the tone, now that we know the place, now that we've fallen off the ledge of the edge of the Bridge of Shadows, Growl's going to take his position up in the booth. We will head over to channel 1. And it will be on. Heading over to channel 1 now, sorry. And great to see a colorful. This is Northern Bjorn. This is the Bridge of Shadows. We have a demonic Ewok. We have Recovery Girl. We have Jarex. What time is it? Do we have enough time to do a quick... We're going to take the HUD down for a second. We can see off to the side our good friend Kara jumping into the booth. She will potentially be with us. She has been cursed by a Swamp Witch. The Swamp Witch took like a third of her tongue, so we don't know how much Kara is going to be able to communicate tonight. So we'll check in with her here shortly. But you can see the audience off on the side. You can see Lady Hippolyta herself standing in front, the matron of the evening, the matron of the Guild of Six Shadows. Tonight we will see 1v1 PvP duels, head-to-head battles. No pots, no buffs, no exploits. Just two combatants, their blessing, their gear, their skills, their class skills, their wits, their controller. That's pretty much it. Their screen, their Xbox. But not much of that matters. It just matters who shows up, who comes to play. And who has come to play today is our champion.
Right.
So Growl, it also matters like who don't come to play, right? In other words, like who comes to take it seriously. Hey you guys, this is your girl Kara. Oh look, Growl get challenged to a duel. Hey, tell us what you think about the new duel system in the comments, you guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and follow, and do whatever you want. And like, we're totally here to enjoy it. Yes, a duel with blood fart. So what we're seeing now is the dueler's eye view of what the new duel capacity looks like, you guys. Looks like Growl and Bloodfart are going at it. Growl, what's it like?
It is rough, Kara.
I mean, like, competing with Bloodfart has got to be rough, but, like, it's, one thing I noticed is that, you know, it had a very, like, quick and easy to see little notification that popped up, like, so-and-so is inviting you to a duel. It was very clear and easy to read. So, okay. And so you don't, like, die and have to go to the Soul Pirates, like, you just get an instant notification when you're done. Not too bad.
Very cool.
There's also, like, a health ball that is waiting for you once you get up here. Go Growl. Oh, hey, Demonic Ewok. What's up? Ip and Love. Everybody. Okay. Oh, yeah, and as Growl was mentioning, that Swamp Witch is, like, a total see you next Tuesday. And, like, if your girl Kara, like, pops in and out, That's why. So, Growl, who you seeing out there in this dynamic audience?
Looks like we've got Gubbins, we've got some other folks. Eldika's here. I can't tell because of the HUD.
We got OG Merlin, we got Visage, we got...
Is that Rembrandt?
We already talked about Demonic Ewok. Sure, yeah, like, Rembrandt's here. Rembrandt. We just talked about Rembrandt. Sorry. Oh, Toasty. Oh, Ravina. Like, the OGs. We already said Eldika. We already know who Paulus is here, you guys. There's all kind of folk. I mean, obviously, Bloodfart, Recovery Girl, and Hopalisa are totally going at it out there. Like, in a good way.
The call is for Dripple, the Mad Mage of Madness Town, who lives in Madville and doesn't like taking Advil. This is a new era in Friday Night Fight Night. We can see Bloodfart, the champion, ready to defend their title. Dripple is here, the Mad Mage, the first challenger to come after the bad beau from the beach, Bloodfart. Linli Steve's training partner and best friend, and the one Linli Steve relies on. Bloodfart needs to keep warm, being a person who practices at the beach. So they are staying loose. Compliments of the Zerk extraordinaire Eldika. Bloodfart, I keep mentioning Linli Beach because they are a staple on the Physera server. Bloodfart will host 1v1 friendly duels down at Linli Beach. Linli Steve is down there watching as well. Sometimes Linli Steve makes funny noises as people fight. Sometimes he breathes a little bit heavy, and people don't quite know what it is. It's asthma. It just ends up sounding a little bit creepy. But Bloodfart is one of the best rangers here in the game. Once again, they are from Linli Beach, as they spend a lot of time hosting and helping others practice their 1v1 skills. But I'll tell you what, Bloodfart's 1v1 skills are honed as sharp as the tips of the daggerous arrows in his quiver. This elf is enough for everyone, and honestly, he was too much for our reigning champion, Saucelord. Saucelord is no longer the champion because Bloodfart came in and had one hell of a fucking best of 3 match set. It was crazy. Go check the stream from last week. It was awesome. Every week there's a stream. There won't be one stream in the middle of March, but we'll get there.
Yeah, you guys, we have like too much partying to do at that time, but like we hope that you will party with us. Like, this is your girl Kara, your friend Growl, and we've also got like a stray Feywinter Sprite who is also coming around with us. So, hey Growl, what do you think about like the banner in the middle of the field?
Yeah, I think it's necessary. I think developers have learned over time that you have to show people that there's going to be a boundaries. And if you run far enough away from the banner, well, A, it allows you to escape if you just want to be like, okay, I'm done. And B, it allows both players to be like, hey, this is where we got to be. We want to keep the fight going. We got to stay right around here. Did I really get disconnected from fucking chat?
I mean, I hope not, because like, you're the OG, shall we say. Speaking of OGs, we've got Eldika and Bloodfart, like, practicing here, you guys. I mean, this is pretty dope to watch. Like, Zerk extraordinaire and Ranger extraordinaire. So, it's really nice to see a wide variety of classes here at Friday Night Fight Night, you guys. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for enjoying the evening with us. Thank you, Fey Winter Sprite, for appearing out of nowhere and making little chirping noises, okay? So, like, what we're gonna see tonight is something very special. Because last week we were treated to a super unprecedented usurping of Sauce Lord as like the PvP like master, okay, you guys? And by the way, um
And not just that match, Carol, but all the matches last week were actually really, really exceptional. So I'm
true.
sorry to interrupt, but keep going. Sauce Lord match was insane.
Right. So there was all kinds of excitement, you guys. Like, if you didn't tune in, I mean, I encourage you to go back on Twitch, find the recording, and like totally watch it because like there were some nail biters, you guys, and like it was a scintillating evening of PvP dominance. Like, can I just say, like, totally. Okay, so like Sauce Lord has been reigning champion for like a super, super long time. And last week was sort of crazy because like the super talented Bloodfart was able to eke out a best of 3 victory to become like the champion for this week. Okay, so Bloodfart is going to be the one defending the title that he gained from defeating Sauce Lord. Girl, would you happen to know if the rules like allow Sauce Lord to come back this week and challenge?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm disconnected from chat again, though, so just sorry.
Oh, that really sucks. But yeah, we'll be back on chat like ASAP, you guys, right? It's important to us to like understand what you guys are seeing, what you guys are thinking, and like just kind of understanding like how we're doing as a group, like as a team. Like, is this fun? Is this cool? Is this interesting? What can we do better? So like feedback is a gift, am I right? As long as you're not being a troll. If you do want to be a troll, I mean, there's lots of bridges here in Bjorn that you can go live under, and like you'll probably be super happy because that's what trolls like to do. But anyway, we generally have a pretty supportive community here, and we're so thankful for that. And like we really enjoy seeing all of you here. Thank you for everybody who showed up. Oh, look, it's Yarex, Tanisi. We were just talking about Sauce Lord, and now he appears. Oh, hey, Sauce Lord. What's up, you guys? Already called out most of the other folks. Oblada is here. That's right. Dripple. Like, seriously, Dripple. So, like, this is pretty much an all-star lineup, you guys. And I have a feeling, Cuernocamau. I am very sorry if I did not do a good job on pronouncing that name. You, Ippen on the White Hill Bowl, who are in Aztecas. If you could, let me know how to correctly pronounce your name. I will be super happy to correctly pronounce your name from now on, because names are important, right? And speaking of names, it looks like we have a Gubbins sighting. Oh, hey, Gubbins. Exclusive. There's a name I haven't seen in a while. Welcome. I think this is gonna be a dope-ass Friday Night Fight Night, you guys.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. I'm still having issues staying on chat. I have no idea what's going on. We might have to try and re-strategize around different things and stuff, but we will figure it out. But Tensei and Eldika might be giving it a go. Eisenstein is here. That's always good. Eisenstein is a past champion from last year.
Dope.
Notorious's own Dripple is here. The Mad Mage of Madtown. This will be the first challenger for Bloodfart's first title defense. We are currently waiting on referees and judges, folks. Lady Hippolyta herself is managing. God damn it. Disconnected from chat. I don't think I did it.
This is dumb, you guys, but we will figure it out, like, for sure. We appreciate your patience, and we...
No, it's not our end. I think it's because they just updated and they pushed the update out on a day like today. So, Anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters is Friday Night Fight Night. This is the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. Bless Unleashed was dropped on Xbox first, all the way back in March of 2020. So we're almost going on 2 years. We have weathered the storm of a developer shift. That didn't even happen for consoles. But hey, that doesn't matter. That was still trying and tumultuous and turbulent and some other T words. But we're here. Round 8 Studios, Bandai Namco, and NeoWiz obviously pushed out this dimensional update just yesterday. They kind of dropped it super fast. They were like, oh, it's coming in early 2022, and we were all like bitching, like, what the fuck does that mean? Because obviously, you know, they've dropped the ball in the past, but then they're all like, oh, here's the update, and we're all like, damn. And now people are scrambling. I've seen people already calling out for dimensional dungeons. You need a gear score of 15, 16 just to get your ass in there.
What?
Yeah, so it's crazy. It's crazy. Cats living with dogs. Ippins and Varg friends. I'll tell you what's not crazy. The Guild of the Six Shadows promotion of Friday Night Fight Night. The judges will confirm that both combatants have no puffs, no buffs, no pots, no pot, and no exploits.
And no bongheads, you guys.
But they might have some pussy weed.
Yerp.
Alright, Judge Eldika is taking a quick look at Bloodfart, making sure that Bloodfart is clean. There are no pots, no buffs, no exploits. They are just coming into this match with their skills, their wits.
When I think of Bloodfart, the last thing I think is anything clean or cleanliness, you know, because it just seems like a problem in the underwear. Oh, hey, Rivnak. What's up?
We can see across the way Notorious's own Dripple getting their mana back, throwing out that arcane bolts. We can see Bloodfart staying loose. The twisted beachcomber himself, the elf of a million arrows, Bloodfart. The bad motherfucker from the beach with the bow. The champ of the evening, Twisted's own.
I've heard he's
Bloodfart.
Linli Steve's bestie, you guys. Also want to give out a shout out to all of the folks who are here from like lots of different guilds, okay? We got Notorious, we got Noctorious, we got Death Unleashed, we got Brick City, that's a new one. We got Aztecas, we got Twisted. Don't forget the Six Shadows, you guys. They're the reason for all of this. We got Alphas and Omegas going on here. We got like all kinds of
Notorious.
guilds. If I forgot you, I am super sorry.
Knight's Hold.
Yeah, man, Knight's Hold is representing. Yeah, there's all kinds of guilds here, so like shout out to the guilds. Like shout out to ungilded players, but also like shout out to the guilds who make this all happen and who like give folks a home and a group.
Well, this is it. You all here, Physera, you make it happen. You make Physera what it is.
Yup. Aliança Brazil, welcome.
I'm sorry, chat. I am not seeing it. I'm having issues staying on chat. So once again, we're trying to figure out a workaround here so we can communicate with you. If not, I want you to know where you're at and what's going on. This is your dog Growl. With me, as always, is our friend Kara.
Oh, hey, you guys.
Ippin, Priest of Wonderment. We are here at the Bridge of Shadows in Northern Bjorn. This is a Guild of the Six Shadows production of Friday Night Fight Night, the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. Our new champion. The bad motherfucker from the beach.
Yeah.
Bloodfart. Our new champ, is going to defend their title versus Dripple, the Mad Mage of Magic Town. Live now. It's Friday Night Fight Night 1v1 PvP duels hosted by the Six Shadows. This is the Guild of Shadows. This is Northern Bjorn. This is Channel 1. I am speaking for the matron herself, Lady Hippolyta, the Lady of the Evening, the Maiden of Mayhem, the Babe with the Blade, Hippolyta. Ladies and gentlemen of Physera, I'd like to welcome you as a representative of the Guild of the Six Shadows. This is your dog, Growl. I'd like to welcome all my puppies, my kittens, my screamers, all my elves, human, Varg, and Ipin. All you Shabiki out there. Welcome. All right, folks. Ladies and gentlemen of Physera, this is Xbox, this is North America, this is the Physera server, this is Bless Unleashed. This is the first Fight Night Championship bout of the evening. This is a Guild of the Six Shadows production of Friday Night Fight Night. Please follow all of our instructions, fighters. Begin by changing to Channel 1 and submit unbuffed picks to our Judge Extraordinaire, the matron herself, the Babe with the Shield of Blades, Bones and Blades, badass Babe, bunch of B's, might be better to use H's, Hot Hottie, the Hoe with the Hot Blade. Okay, we're just going to stop there. So both fighters are going to be swapping channels. We're going to come back in. That's going to make sure that we, as the audience, are going to be able to see both fighters, unless we're not able to see both fighters, in which case... Okay, both fighters are unbuffed. Oh, okay, we can see both of them. We're all good. Whew. Growl was freaking out. Holy fuck. All right, both fighters are unbuffed. It has been confirmed. This is a Guild of the Six Shadows production. This is a championship-sanctioned batch. Both fighters are unbuffed. We're beginning fighter introductions now. Welcome to the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. This is Friday Night Fight Night.
Oh, hey, Colorful, if you keep getting attacked, just come sit with us in the announcer's booth. We can help you get up here.
Yeah. Agreed. This is Bloodfart's first championship title defense. They won it at the end of the night last week versus the past champion, Saucelord, who had been able to maintain the title for a number of weeks. Bloodfart came in, held their own, did a lot of really good kicks, had their accuracy on point, the arrows flew fast and true. Bloodfart's stun rotation was not enough. Both fighters are unbuffed this evening. This is a sanctioned championship match. This is Bloodfart from the Twisted Guild. This is Notorious's own Mage Supreme Dripple. In the blue corner, the challenger, the bad boy mage from Notorious, it is Dripple.
Drip, drip. Are you ready for this, you guys? This is like super dope. I mean, like, these are two of the best folks in their classes, or like just in the whole freaking game. I mean, like, you want to talk about like all kinds of people, like on all kinds of servers and everything. Like, honestly, you guys, I defy you to be like, find a better ranger than Bloodfart, find a better mage than Dripple. Like, you guys, seriously?
In the red corner, the champion. The bad bow from the beach. This is Bloodfart. Round 1 begins. Fighters are good to go when they're ready to fight. Jump when ready and begin. Both fighters have brought notoriety. We will see their health bars deplete as the DPS goes out. Both are ranged. Both are hard strikers. They will hit very, very hard. You can see Bloodfart comes out quickly to a quick lead. Dripple is accurate with those arcane assaults, getting a little bit of that health off. Bloodfart's arrows fly true. That arcane flash misses both times. Dripple tries to disorient Bloodfart with the blink, teleporting around them, as if they've been looking at the sun. Bloodfart keeps their distance and keeps that aim true. Dripple pouring on the fire. They have just amplified. They are going to critically strike. They have just hit with the damage over time of Fireball, but Bloodfart tosses Dripple into the air. Dripple is trying to come back with some fighting of their own. They are trading strikes now. Both of them feel ready. Dripple is getting some punches in. Bloodfart continues to use that stamina, dodge out of the way. A couple more hits from Bloodfart. Oh. And I guess they call that.
So Gubbins is saying that's a hit Drip, not me. I wonder
Yeah.
if there was something that happened that was like, oh. Well, geez,
Yeah.
Gubbins, if you weren't so easy to hit, being all gigantic and taking up the whole screen and everything. JK, Ibn Love. Bloodfart wins round 1 is the decision.
And Colorful, I don't know if you're still having issues because once again, chat is jacked, but I will try and come and rectify you after this championship defense.
Chat is Jackarino, Jackaroonies. But you know what? We're going to see round 2, Dripple versus Bloodfart, right now. I hope it's as good as the first one, right, Growl? I have a feeling it will be.
Oh, yeah. Gubbins is not helping themselves by not getting hit. Dripple trying to start off by fighting from what looked like to be a little bit out of range. Those arcane bolts come in and start to get Bloodfart wore down a little bit. Bloodfart is feeling confident. Dripple is taking advantage of that, burning Bloodfart down to almost 50% health. Bloodfart's going to have to go hard into their rotation and start to control this battlefield.
Hey, Eisenstein says, hey, Fight Night stream. Hi, Eisenstein. What's up, you Geisensteins? Thanks
All right,
for
Bloodfart
stopping
under 50%
by.
health. Dripple blinking around, trying to get position. Bloodfart not too concerned, feeling like they can pump out the DPS quick enough. But Dripple keeps a barrage going. The arcane flurry. Bloodfart not looking like they're connecting too cleanly, but they are bleeding a little bit of health off of Dripple. They are about even on health. Bloodfart might have taken the lead. Dripple not able to hit, missing with that fire bomb. No, it's not a fire bomb. Fire blast, I forget what it's called. Bloodfart taking control. Up on top of it, another carefully timed strike by Bloodfart is going to end this, and it looks like they do.
Move, Gubbins, get out the way. Get out the way, Gubbins, get out the way. Yeah, Hippolyta, like, totally agreed this fight is some serious cry up in this bitch, alright? All the GGs.
Let's get Blood up, and let's not just be hopping around in the middle because Bloodfart won. Let's be hopping around Bloodfart because they won. That was a hell of a job. Both of you combatants. That was a great showing, Dripple. You really put them on the ropes a little bit, no matter what. You had some really good attacks, some really good accuracy. That was super great. But Bloodfart has shown why they are the master of Linli Beach and why Linli Steve kind of loves him. Not in like the weird way, you know, where he's like watching Bloodfart sleep. You know, that's just really weird.
You
But
carry yourself with honor.
I mean, consenting adults, right?
you get a puppy, Bloodfart. The elf with the arrows of accuracy and the bow of the beach. You might say Bloodfart is the bow of the beach ball. Right? No? Debutante of destruction? Yeah, Dribble did a fantastic job, though. I'll still say that.
Okay, so how about this? The Prince of the Playa.
Okay. Colorful. Oh, there's magic. I see magic right here. So try this. This will get you up in the booth, and no guarantee that you're going to not get knocked off, because sometimes we do. But hop on your mount. It doesn't matter how many sprints you have. And then all you have to do is walk forward, jump, and then dismount quickly. And it'll toss you up here.
It does help if you have a bigger mount.
Yeah, height-wise.
Like, but that might just be me as a tiny Ippin, like, requiring a large mount. So, like, get on your mount. And as you're walking towards the pillar, like, once your mount's head is about inside the pillar, like, jump and then dismount. It takes a lot to, like, it takes a lot of practice, okay, to, like, get right, but it's totally MP. Like, we will be here. I mean, like, your friend Kara was having some issues earlier today because the mount I was using with my tiny little self was not quite big enough, okay? So, I mean, these things, like, it's all good.
We have a fart bomb in the booth, folks. The nice thing is, it is only auditory. It is not stinkified. Because with Growl's very sensitive nose, that's gross. Ooh, Bloodfart wanting a piece of Hippolyta, showing why Linli Steve envies him so much. Because Bloodfart has all the fight, none of the no-go, just all of the go-go-go. It's like they have espresso in their veins. And if it sounded like I said espresso, that was not my intent. Although espresso is an awesome wrong way to say espresso.
Hey guys, remember when there was this car called the Dodge Neon? And it was like the cutest little thing, and they couldn't make them fast enough, and it was a bit like the VW Bug, but for modern times. And by modern, I mean the 90s, right? Okay, your friend Kara is not old, your friend Kara is ageless, but at the same time, you know, there's this thing. So like, it seemed as though like half of the neons that came out the factory were lemons, which means a car that doesn't work, right? For anybody who's not familiar with that term. But they were just cute as can be, so people still wanted them. I don't know where I was going with that, but now you know about Dodge Neon's K-Piece.
We have two Crusaders going at it. The Ippin Wonderment, that is Gubbins. Gubbins, who likes to fight the Twisted Bone Dragon. P.S. There's no such thing as the Twisted Bone Dragon. But whoever thought that there was a Twisted Bone Dragon got completely Gubbinsed. Gubbinsed? Gubbinsed. There we go.
I am Gubbins.
I am Gubbins. Hippolyta tries to strike with those blades from afar. Gubbins gets a slam completed. Hippolyta is one of the best with their charge move, they just got 2 in a row. Gubbins got tossed around like they were a piece of gum. Like they were a popcorn kernel in a kettle of oil and butter. Oil and butter.
As though they were gummins. Anyway.
We can see these Crusaders.
Did we call out Pinnacle when we were talking about, like...
They would just showed up if Pinnacle's here.
Earlier.
Oh, well, I guess Gubbins has been here for a minute, so my bad.
I mean, so yeah, if we did not call out Pinnacle when we were talking about guilds earlier, then like, hey guys, Pinnacle, hashtag amazing. Just a friendly reminder, everybody, like anytime you can bring Noto, please bring Noto. Like that was what made like the first couple of like championship fights so exciting. Is that we could see how close it was, right? Okay, so like we appreciate you, Gubbins, for doing that, and thank you so much. Hey guys, tell us what you think of the dimensional update. It's only been like a day, but at the same time, like there's some quality of life stuff and there's some different mechanics and everything that are quite different now. So, is it a mixed bag? Is it mostly good? Is it mostly like eye roll OMG? Is it mostly full of Feywinter sprites, like the one who's crawling on me right now? And are they super cute? So like let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and follow A Tiny Scream on Twitch, you guys. Your friend Kara encourages you.
Alright, it looks like these 2 Crusaders have called it. It's kind of like when they're swapping out the shrimp at the buffet, and you're just like, I'm just going to wait for the new batch. Hippolyta wins.
Just saying, like, no hating on Gubbins or whatnot, but if you upset with Hippolyta, you best apologize. What? Ip and love to Gubbins, everybody. And by the way, GG's for everybody. Ildika asked the question that's on everybody's mind is, where's Argia? Okay.
Alright, we've got Ranger, we've got Berserker. We've got people really towing the edge of the boundary. Welcome to Physera. This is North America, this is Xbox. This is the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. This is a Guild of the Six Shadows production of Friday Night Fight Night. We can see Jerix. Tell you what, Jerix, just hands down, is solid. Front to back to front, side to side, top to bottom, all the way around. Jerix is as solid as they get. Ildika, equally as solid. That is one Varg that I can stand next to and not get nauseous sniffing her.
I mean,
once again, not in like the creepy way,
like,
but just like because like they might smell. Okay, that just came off wrong.
So Growl, I'm super curious. Like, what would be the evolutionary advantage of like getting sick when smelling your own kind? Like,
well,
or do some of them just eat nasty-ish?
Well, sometimes, you know, sometimes you smell something out in the forest and you just want to roll in it, and then when you come back, people are like, that's not as great as what you thought you smelled. So then Growl has to unfortunately take a bath. And I'll tell you what, Growl does not like the bath. Getting wet? Oh, are you kidding me? Unless I'm like swimming? Oh, swimming's awesome. But taking a bath and being wet? Oh, fuck that. Dika taking control, Jerix up in the air, Dika coming in with an Earthbreaker, starting to work that Mark of the Wolf rotation that Berserkers are known to do. You might see Growl do a little bit of that. They did fix charge. Growl's heart went aflutter. Dika getting in the leap attack, connecting with some more shoulder strikes, and finishing Jerix one last time. Jerix is solid. I'll tell you what, Ildika had a fantastic, great match. It was a great match on both of them. Mega GG's. And so much, in fact, that Growl is compelled to fight his social anxiety and actually put something in chat.
Yeah, you guys. So, like, first of all, Jerix, if you're listening, can you please help us understand if it's Jerix or Yarix or something else? Because as Kara mentioned previously, names are important and it honors a person to help them educate you to say their name correctly. Looks like Bloodfart and Hippolyta might be lining up. Okay. But so yeah, let us know. On the other side of things, Ip and love to all you guys, right? And Carol lost her train of thought because, like, on the first hand, hashtag Shibiki Jews. On the second hand, long week at the, at the actual IRL job. A good job, but a stressful job. Okay. So next fight is Bloodfart versus Toasty, you guys.
Ooh.
This is gonna be a good one, I think. Would you agree, Growl?
Yeah, definitely. And minor favor chat, if somebody can pop something in a chat, I'm trying to see if I can monitor it, because I don't know if I can or not. So, like, put a code word in there. Like, be like, code word cucumber, where if I say the word cucumber, then you're like, ah, chat's working. But if I, end up saying something accidentally, then it couldn't be confused, because I don't think I'm seeing chat right.
Okay, so like just so you guys know, the code word is
No, you can't.
I
What?
thought I was gonna say it's the Varg with the biggest feet.
No, you can't tell me the code word, because if I know the code word is hi. Okay. Awesome, country. Perfect. The code word is hi.
Spelled however you prefer.
All right. According to Toasty, in the next match, it is Bloodfart versus Toasty, and because Toasty has called it, the win goes to Toasty. Ooh, woo, Ewok.
Ooh, hey, nice job,
Thank you.
Toasty. Like, up and love you guys. Good things, like badass things come in small packages, just FYI.
Yeah, thank you, chat, for jumping in there and kind of checking that. It's been weird. I actually had to open up an incognito browser on my mobile and just go in without, go in there without not much of nothing. Just as kind of a random, like, lurker. Just lurking myself. It's kind of weird. Like I say, I'm usually not a big, like, chatty chatter into, like, chat. But I love it when you all swing by. This Friday Night Fight Night is awesome! Raven versus OG Merlin. Merlin really pumping out some of those fireballs. Raven pumping out. Ooh. Merlin missing. Oh, but able to get Madness of Flame. Getting that triple meteor going. The fight continues. Merlin goes into a concentration, trying to get that mana back up as quick as they can. Raven using that stam to bounce all the way around. I had to what? What do you mean I had to what? I usually have to what, like, all the time. Oh! What did I miss? Did Raven take it? We'll have to wait for the announcement by Lady Hippolyta. That was a great match. I don't know exactly who came out on top, so I feel like it could have gone either way. Twisted Spider Queen is out on channel 2. Raven wins versus Merlin. GG. Yeah. We got a good crew up here in the booth. We got a really good crew up here in the booth. Let's take a look at all these fantastic folks. Oh, Growl's blade is like right in Bloodfart's face. Sorry, folks who are fighting right now. This is just kind of perfect, so... Kara... I don't know if I can get Kara to sit down. Kara... Oh, that's not sitting down. There we go. Now we can see Bloodfart a little bit better. Let's adjust this camera angle. Yeah, that's awesome. Got Magic. We got Cuerno Quamo. We got Bloodfart. You got your good friend Growl. You got Demonic Ewok. That's awesome. We got the battle continuing. We got Hippolyta and Jerix. Hippolyta, the babe with the blade. The lady with the shield. We have Jerix with the bow. Accuracy and deadly. As piercing as their eyes are, so beeth their arrows. We'll finish this match out with no HUD, just make it clean. Because hopefully we can kind of get it right now. The one with the shield is Lady Hippolyta. Jerix, Ranger Extraordinaire, has just tossed Hippolyta into the air, gets another arrow into her gizzard. Hippolyta was a little bit stunned, has her guard up. That shield is up, mitigating that damage. Jerix is still going to pump at least one arrow into her, knock her back a little bit. Get ready for Lady Hippolyta to close the distance and then go into a charge. She will close that distance real fast. She's one of the best when it comes to charge. Ooh, misses that charge. Knew it was coming, but missed with it. Oh, that's another one. Misses with that. You're not going to see her miss twice frequently.
Wow, you guys, that was a super exciting fight. Am I right? Like, GG's Hippolyta, GG Yarix, that was some dope AF. S. Okay, so, like, this is what we love bringing you guys on Friday Night Fight Night, because this is, like, super exciting, like, fights that keep you guessing, okay? Fights that, like, help you understand, like, how hard these folks work on their PvP skills. It's just one of the most fun things that an MMORPG has to offer. So thank you for tuning in. This is your dog Growl. I'm your friend Kara. This is a tiny scream. This is Growl's Twitch channel. We put it in the comments, like Twitch / like a tiny scream. Nope, I got it.
All right, we got Dika. Are we, All right, here we go. Or are we going to do the thing where it's the thing? Because if I got the thing on. You ready? All right. This is the new dual mechanic.
gentlemen, you are getting treated to a super treat today, okay? This is like the dessert after the dessert in an If and dinner.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this is like a competitor's eye view of what it takes to make it here on the Bridge of the Six Shadows. So we have our friend Growl taking on none other than like freaking Nildika, you guys, okay? So like you can see how the action like is constantly in motion, making it difficult for even the most seasoned competitor to like stay focused. And honestly, like it takes a strong disposition in order to make sure that like everything that these competitors do is on the level. And again, there's no potions, there's no buffs, there's no exploits. So, like, this is just, like, raw talent here. And as we can see, like, this is a rare thing, you guys, because we have a battle of the Zerks. Like, most of the time, these are Rangers, these are Crusaders, these are Mages. Here, and, you know, especially Priests, too. You know, your friend Kara is egalitarian. But having a Zerk v Zerk match is a rare treat on Friday Night Fight Night. So this is for the connoisseurs of the MMORPG world, okay? That is what we do.
Yeah, GG, Dika.
GG.
Alright, nicely done. And what's cool is I put on my defensive gear, so even though I didn't do any damage to her, I still was able to get a little bit more practice in. So that's cool. Hey, thanks, Ewok.
Grow.
I do it for fun. I'm not expecting to win. I just enjoy stuff and fun.
So, Growl, do you feel as though you had, if you had your defense gear on, do you feel as though that was a big factor in the fight lasting as long as it did?
Longevity, yeah, for sure. Which was actually kind of surprising. I didn't think it would make that much of a difference, but I guess I'm also getting a percentage increase because the only PvP gear I have is PvP pants. So if I'm doing, you know, a little bit of defensive buff, but I get an additional on top of that, you know, it's enough. Like I said, my biggest thing is I'm not good. This is why Bloodfart is so awesome, is because when they host down at Linli Beach and allow people to come down and practice just on the regular, that's killer. I mean, that's awesome. That's why they're a staple of Physera, and that's why they took the championship belt, the champion title, and now everyone's coming after Bloodfart, and we're going to see how long it takes if someone's able to take it from Linli Beach's own, the friendly 1v1 master, Bloodfart.
I'm gonna keep working on the healing, Growl, for the next time you want to jump into the fray. Like, your friend Kara has about 5 more seconds before another healing sphere can be generated, but, you know.
Alright. Bloodfart, we were talking, Bloodfart's ears started burning, and they decided that they were ready. Eldika versus Bloodfart. All right. Dika versus Bloodfart.
Oh my god, you guys, we have like an increasing number of fart bombs. Like, perhaps there are some things that we do not need to sell in the marketplace. I don't know, maybe it's just me, right? Anyway, we are watching the champion Bloodfart take on Ildika. And we've got like a Shibihi. We have the cutest. We have the cutest little, like, Feywinter sprite, you guys. By the way, if you hear him in the background, his name is Uwu. Don't hate on us for the name, because, you know, all y'all be saying it in chat. Anyway, Ildika and Bloodfart still going, you guys. Just a friendly reminder to, whenever you can, bring Noto if you're fighting, to be sure that, everything is going to be, a good deal. So that the team, like, the folks watching can see everything that is going on with your health, right? Because I can just tell that, like, these two very fierce competitors are taking health off of each other, but it seems pretty even.
I will protect.
All right, GG. All right. Gubbins. The one and the only. Jerix coming out versus Gubbins. We are actually utilizing the 1v1 duels. I am going to go out on a branch. I think it's a very thick branch. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to actually call that Friday Night Fight Night help instill 1v1 duels into the game. It's never happened before in an MMO. That's a lie. But I'm just going to call it here. The Guild of the Six Shadows invented the 1v1 duel, and now it's a part of the game. Friday Night Fight Nights. Live it forever. Longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. The Guild of the Six Shadows welcomes you to a Hippolyta Promotions production of Friday Night Fight Night. No pots, no buffs, no exploits. We can see Jerix the Ranger from Twisted going after Pinnacle's own Crusader Lover. Gubbins.
You guys, your friend Kara has a very special announcement to make. And that announcement is, I'm Gubbins.
No, I'm Gubbins.
I'm Gubbins, you guys.
Oh, Jerix calls it.
Okay. Okay, como, Jerix? What's going on? Hey, whatever happened, GG's, right? Because, like, these are two extremely talented folk and everything, and, like, it's just very exciting to see everybody here today. It is a good deal. Oh, looks like we're fighting again.
It was a reset. It was a mulligan. It was a do-over. It was a backsies. It was a redo. It was an overs. It was a deja vu. It was a time and again. It's a restart. Any other things that you can think of that would be like a good word or phrase to like?
Fruity, tooty, fresh and fruity.
No, that's just my favorite food at IHOP. And I get it every time, and it's not even on the menu. But I say the fucking words. And I will not say the words right now. I'm a Varg of like high standing.
With the biggest feet and the loudest farts. Yes, we totally got it.
Jerix on top of Gubbins. Gubbins not going down without a fight. Gubbins has a sandwich in their hand and the blade in the other. There's cheese all over Gubbins' face.
I mean, that's pretty standard for any Ippin, like weapon in one hand and sandwich in another, right? Like, Guernokin Mao knows what I'm talking about.
Gubbins able to turn the corner, get some good damage out on Jerix real quick. Getting things a little bit closer. The chains are not working for Gubbins. Jerix keeping that distance, keeping that agility and accuracy on. Gubbins feeling a little bit pinched. Jarek's in a good spot. Jarek's can take their time and choose their shots. Gubbins gets a good charge in, tosses Jarek's into the air, comes in, slashes a little bit. Not able to capitalize as fully as what could have happened. Gubbins with a great leap. Jarek's still in control. Looks like they're getting a couple of shots in as Gubbins is doing their movement. And there it is. It goes down. Gubbins is done. This is the difference. We don't see people fall when people do duels. So we're not... It shows a sliver of health, but it's technically 0 health. So that's going to be a bit of an adjustment for us calling these matches.
Hey, you guys, what do you think? Do you like the system that comes with duels where, like, we don't have the boom boom, like the heartbeat of death, and then a person falls down dead? Or do you prefer the heartbeat of death, or do you prefer people to come down to like 1% health and then we end it, okay? In the meantime, we have Tanisi and OG Merlin, right? So let us know in the comments if you think that, like, absolute death is the correct way to end, or if you prefer just the more dignified, like, duel thing where it's just like, okay, well, we got to the very end of your health bar and that's it, you guys. Let us know, like, subscribe, follow, do your thing, because we like your thing, okay? Thanks for joining us, you guys. This is, like, super a treat all the time. And, we have got some dope-ass Tanisi and OG Merlin action. Right, it looks like Tanisi got a little stunned by something that Merlin the mage did. Tanisi's a ranger. This is the ranged on ranged, like, battle royale, you guys. These two are like nothing to sneeze at, okay? Like, oh, and by the way, when we're talking about, like, Gubbins fighting with a sandwich in one hand and a sword in another, calling all Ippins. Tell us in the comments, what is your favorite meal to hold in your hand while your other hand is holding your weapon, right? Let us know in the comments. If we get 3 Ippins to comment and say what their favorite meal to hold in their hand that is not their weapon is, then your friend Kara is going to reveal her favorite meal to hold in her hand without the weapon. Hey, many apologies for the Feywinter sprite, but he's a real cute one.
I don't know if you all are commenting in chat. If so, I might have been missing it. This has been such a debacle when it comes to chat. So I've gone back to, because it didn't say it was disconnected, but I didn't see anything in chat. So I'm back to the incognito window. But great job, Tensei. Great job, Merlin. I mean, you come out there with a fury and a fire. That was solid. You all get a GG. I think Dika wants a piece.
Who doesn't? It's Friday night fight night, you guys.
Hippolyta's down there. Hippolyta's ready for a battle.
Ooh, Sauce Lord mangoes are my favorite too, right? Like, of all the fruits, I mean, mangoes are probably the most dope shit.
Yeah.
Question, Sauce Lord, do you prefer, like, the big fat mangoes where, like, they start out green and they slowly ripen to red and yellow, or do you prefer, like, the champagne mangoes, also known as, like, the mangoes they have in India? Like and subscribe and then let us know. And everybody else, like, what kind of mango is your favorite? Or do you, for some reason, not like mangoes? In that case, like, maybe don't even tell us because, like, what even is wrong with you? But, like, Anyway.
I know people who are allergic to mangoes, so if you're allergic to mangoes and you don't like mangoes, it's not like a bad thing, right?
I mean, allergies and disliking something are not necessarily the same. Like, IRL, your friend Kara is allergic to dairy products, am I right? But what does your friend Kara love, like, more than
Pretty sure
almost
the first one, nice.
anything? Honestly, it's like little cubes of cheese on a cracker, right? Like, your friend Kara loves that IRL. It just doesn't love her back, so, like, and dairy's not a thing in Kara's household. Anyway, you guys, we have Ravina and we have Hippolyta. This, like, so many props to Ravina, right? Because, like, who puts themselves out there more than Ravina? Who works harder than Ravina to get better at PvP? Like, nobody. Who has improved more over time than Ravina? Like, truly nobody. Like, she's the definition of, like, hustle. Okay, can I just say?
Mango smoothies are quite dope.
Dude.
And Raven will step up and fight anybody. What is that? Oh my gosh. Look at this. Ooh, how beautiful. Ooh. Ooh. I was just going to sit and suntan with it.
I mean, what is this thing? Is Gubbins bringing some fancy crack we can smoke?
Prana crack.
Prana crack. Ooh. It's bigger than you, Gubbins.
It's like Gubbins is carrying a very big potato and like laughing because he's like, I'm actually going to hollow it out and live inside of it. But as I hollow it out, I'm going to eat the whole potato. That didn't make any sense.
I mean, why
Okay.
would you not hollow out a potato and live in it? Just saying.
Alright, Growl's going back into the booth. We've got another battle ensuing.
That other battle ensuing is Hippolyta versus Yarix, you guys. Or Jarix, who has not let us know how to say his name. And it's totally fine. Maybe it's open to interpretation. Maybe he just DGAF. It's MVD. Yerp. We got Hippolyta hot on Yarix's trail, you guys. We got some slams, we got some evasions, we got some like all kinds of stuff. We got like we just have everything at tonight's Friday Night Fight Nights, you guys. This has been like a total
Awesome factory.
yeah, like a factory that just keeps churning out awesome-ish, am I right? Hey, I've been friends, like, has this become like a melee? A little bit? I see that, like, Boss over there is doing some ish. Or, as they say in Espanol, Jefe. What's up, Jefe? But no, it looks like it's still Jarix and Hippolyta, you guys. Yeah, so you guys, it looks like Hippolyta and Yarix are still going at it. Yarix is down a little bit, but we unfortunately cannot see Hippolyta's Noto, so we're just... Oh, and that appears to be the match. Hippolyta has come out on the top, you guys. And yeah, pretty crazy. That was a match. Yeah, for sure. GG's to all of our competitors tonight. GG's to our returning champions. GG's to all of those who are interested in PvP. GG's to pretty much everybody who is involved. And like, thank you for coming up tonight, you guys. GG's to Govin for bringing that like Prana shard and acting like it's not crack or whatever, even though it actually is. For sure. Oh yeah, Ildika is saying like 1v1 for the Prana. So if anybody's actually gonna do that, that's a thing. Just so you know. Do my eyes deceive me, loyal viewers? Is that actually like Sauce Lord who's out there in the middle, ready to do some battle? And Gubbins, you know, it's real easy to be tough when you're just like shielded by a big thing of prana. It does appear at this time that we have a melee, like just kind of going on in the middle of Friday night fight night, you guys. So, well, I guess we'll take this, like, we'll take this small break just to let everybody know that, like, the Six Shadows has been incomparable when it comes to really, like, showing us all what kind of fun we can have doing PvP. Thank you for hosting, you guys. Thank you, Hippolyta, our matron of the evening, for being, like, such a good host. And thank you to all of our competitors for your courage and your dedication to the game, right? Like, without you, we wouldn't be here. And it looks like Growl is off to find a fight. What's up, Growl? Is everyone chasing Gubbins and his, like, Prana?
Gubbins is the new Treasure Shabiki. We should put that into, like, global chat. Oh, Recovery Girl's now got it.
This is what's known as the Friday Night Fight Night halftime show, courtesy of Gubbins, you guys. It looks like Siren's Ocean, who's in the Bloodbender Guild, who I didn't call out earlier, but, like, first of all, just a cool name. Secondly, like, much respect to the, Airbender, The Last Avatar, reference, because that is a super awesome series. Okay, right? And, just, like, great to have you here.
Ooh, the past champion is here, shown up. It looks like they might be vying for a shot at their own. The Ippen Queen is here from Ruthless. We have Sauce Lord and we have Aeon's Legend, two of Notorious's best. They hosted their own 1v1, and I might have been a 3v3. I learned about it late, otherwise I would have come by if with permission, but I didn't have permission either, so that would have been awkward. Because Growl would have had to ask for permission, and Growl is not good at asking for permission or asking any questions. Growl is not good at talking with people, Kara, but Growl is good at fighting.
Yeah, so, like, the Growl is good at fighting is totally true, but, like, pretty sure there's all these kind of people on Twitch who would be like, yeah, Growl's cool when he talks, but at any rate, everybody has something that they can grow, right? Everybody has something they can be better at. So, like, much props for, like, being honest about that. It looks like Ravina's out there and she's ready to challenge a competitor. Who is going to break the halftime show of various people running around with a giant ass prana crystal, right?
All right, our matron of the evening, the Guild of the Six Shadows, always puts out a high-quality production, and the request has been, get rid of the Prana ASAP, please. There is no need for it right now. This is 1v1 PvP duels. This is the longest-running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. I am your dog, Growl. I would like to welcome you to the Xbox North America server of Physera. Physera, you make this happen. This is for you, Physera. This is a Guild of the Six Shadows promotion of the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. 1v1 PvP duels, head-to-head action where there's no pots, no buffs, no exploits. Oh, no. No new classes. No new classes out. All right. Growl's gonna head over to... Oh, maybe not. Oh, Growl's gonna go in the drink. Okay. Well, honestly, with all the extra shenanigans and tomfoolery going on, Growl got a little bit bored and distracted. So Growl started to fuck around with shit. That's what happens. Growl gets bored and he starts like looking at his toes and then he starts picking his toenails.
Yeah, so Growl, seeing as you're the Varg with the biggest feet, like, how does that affect how you care for your toenails?
If you take care of your feet, Kara, your feet will take care of you.
Pretty awesome. I seem to recall that that is a quote from another elite athlete, and much respect for that, can I just say. So you guys...
I stole that quip from Eldika. That's just one.
And Ildika stole it from, I don't know, maybe Kobe Bryant or somebody like that. But although I think...
Maybe it was one of you one-toed Ippins.
So Growl, it seems as though maybe you have been finding some misinformation on the interwebs and, like, just saying, like, there are no Ippins who only have a single toe. Because, by the way, that would not be a toe, that would be an entire foot. Not that that actually even happens, but, like, there will be no removing of shoes in public because that is against Ippin belief. Just so you know. Anyway, we have fight number 14, Hippolyta versus Ildika. Oh my god, you guys, this is going to be a big one. Let's talk about this fight instead of FNFN. Okay. Hey, Hippolyta. Great. Looks like everybody is ready. Hippolyta is jumping, and Ildika is going in for the first hit, you guys. But Hippolyta's got him on the ropes already.
Wow. Hippolyta once again with one of those Hippolyta-esque charges, knocking Dika up into the air. Dika coming in with a shoulder slam, popping Hippolyta out of the air. Dika comes in with a leap and then a charge. Oh, but then... Whoa. Growl's eyes just got cross-eyed. Dika trying to turn the tide. Hippolyta getting some good DPS out there, so Hippolyta is ahead. Dika getting that stun in. Coming in with the C's. They need to get an Earthbreaker in to close the distance in the health. Because right now Hippolyta is just a little too far ahead. Dika needs to work that rotation. Hippolyta's still sitting nice at about 50%. Dika starts the pressure on, gets that rotation in. Misses with the Earthbreaker, methinks. Hippolyta is going to just go ahead and punish her for that. And that is the match.
GG's, you guys. That was some good action. GG's, Aldika. GG's, Lady of the Evening, Hippolyta. Am I right? Like, that was a pretty good fight.
Hey, thanks, Bacon. I appreciate it. You are the first person to ever host me. So that is super cool.
Thanks, Bacon.
Mad props.
GG's Bacon. I'm assuming it's not like real bacon because you're spelling it with a K instead of a C. One can hope.
Maybe it's pecan.
Pecan, yeah, absolutely. Because
Maybe I should call you Frisky.
Because
I think calling you Frisky might be better because that's an awesome name.
yeah, Frisky is better. Hey, girl, let's get a puppy and name it Frisky. Right. I think that would be great. But although
Here you go.
it would just be a nickname for. It's Puppers McDupperton, you guys. Okay, so like this pupper's name is Puppers McDupperton Esquire of the Kingdom.
I thought you were gonna call it like bacon or something. Oop! I think colorful just went right into the river. Sorry.
Like.
I've done that so many times.
So, like, girl, I am totally going to explain that right now. First of all, thank you for generating those puppers in a place where it is safe and loved. Secondly, this pupper's name is Pupper McDupperton Esquire. That is his formal name. However, he's known to one and all as Frisky. Okay, because like even the fanciest racehorses and breeding dogs have like a name that they're like their stablemates and like their trainers call them. Like if your name is some bougie ass BS.
Ooh, blood fart takes it.
But then your name is like Dupeco Incorporated or something, or like whatever, or like Good News Everybody. That's a Futurama joke, you guys. Actually, both of them were. So, anyways, like everybody has a casual name and a formal name, right? Like every Ippen has a casual like your friend Kara, and then everybody has like a full name that is, you know, more like public facing. So just FYI. Girl, who you gonna fight?
I don't know. Whoever wants a W.
Everyone's confetti.
Whoever wants to win.
Looks like Yaris might be a taker.
Yes.
Hey guys, what do you think about the new duel system? Please let us know. Comment, like, follow, subscribe, and here we go. This is a duel between your dog Growl and one of the best in the game, Jarix or Yarix, or whatever you see. We're gonna figure it out at some point, alright? So what you're getting is a competitor's eye view of the Bridge of the Six Shadows here in Northern Bjorn. Okay, so like if you are in Blessed Unleashed and you have access to the Woodcutter Camp telepost, you can come up here and join us in Channel 1, you guys, right? So like right now we have Growl, Berserker Extraordinaire, fighting Yarix, who has already had a couple bouts tonight. Doing his ranger thing, and like it's totally dope. Because these two are very well balanced. Okay, we've got a ranged and non-ranged. We've got stuns, we got DPS, we got like charge, we got no charge, we got all kinds of interesting things that like this is a super this is one of those matchups where, like, it just depends on who exploits the environment better, okay? Because both of them are using, like, their class skills to the best of their ability. And, like, this is why we have no pots, no buffs, and no exploits. fights, okay? Because it's just about like how well do you master your particular class skills, okay? And depending on who you're fighting, they can be extremely advantageous or not. We're all connecting with that Earthbreaker in a big way, right? So
That was a good shot. That was some great accuracy. But once again, I've said Jerix is top notch. They shit.
uh-oh, it's that arrow rain, but Growl can easily stay out of it. Looks like Jerix is sort of doing a pretty good job with targeting and everything, but you know that stun the Zergs and Satyrs have is nothing to sniff at, you guys. Neither is that charge, am I right?
Oh, that was a good job.
GG's, you guys. GG's to Yarix. GG's to Growl. Very nice. Thanks for tuning in to Friday Night Fight Night, you guys. This is like a super fun thing to watch when we can get down on the Bridge of the Six Shadows and like totally, you know, be actually a part of the fight. So, GG Growl, that was like dope AF. How did it feel?
Like I was able to do things, but I wasn't able to do any damage. But once again, I don't have any PvP gear that's going to help me do that. So that's okay. Once again, I'm out here for GGs and smiles and good times. This is what makes Physera awesome, right?
You do it, Physera. This is like...
Did you come back, Magic? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I totally saw you go over the edge on the drink. I called it out in the stream. It was so funny. I was like, oh my gosh. But glad to see you got it back. And mad props for getting yourself back up here. Sorry, Kara. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Fighting you wouldn't even be interesting. Pathetic. You're not even worth the effort.
all the GGs, you guys. We've had a really good bunch of fights so far tonight, and we hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. Like, just for everybody who, like, I mean, obviously you already know this is a free-to-play MMO RPG. Okay, like, the grind is real, but pretty much, like, you wouldn't be here playing this game if you didn't, like, kind of like the grind, am I right? So, yeah.
No, it's a fun combat system, right? It's combo based, you know. It's a button masher. I don't know. I like that. Kind of like, I would get in trouble if I said Marvel's Avengers or any of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. A little bit like that. Dynasty Warriors. Ooh, gonna get in trouble.
What?
You gonna make me wash my mouth out with soap?
What's gonna get you in trouble, Growl? Like, for those of
Talking
us
about Dynasty Warriors.
Looks like Deli is ready for a little bit of fighting here. Let's see who is ready to take on this mage with the most. Is that a little Ippen who approaches? Could that be your friend and mine, Recovery Girl? Y'all best watch out, because
Ooh, this is actually going to be a really good match.
Recovery Girl, just so you guys know,
They
total
legit.
freaking
And Deli?
badass.
Deli is a strong mage.
This could be like kind of an extended fight, okay? So like
The match of the night, maybe.
grab some popcorn, get comfortable, am I right? And like, let's take a look at these competitors. We got the Holy Flame and the
Grab
Smite type combo that just like took down Deli. We've got Recovery Girl like kind of making a little wall of health balls right there, and having some shields, helping ourselves with some shields, you know. we got some indication that Linli is actually like causing some damage because like that was awfully early for Recovery Girl to be throwing some healing spears,
Wow.
don't you think, girl?
Yeah, there's some damage going out. There's some DPS getting thrown. Those arcane bolts are accurate and they are on point. And Recovery Girl's got to get some healing back up, got to take control. Now, Recovery Girl is usually really strong on the DPS. It's hard because we don't quite know. It looks like Deli succumbed to Recovery Girl because, as I was just saying, Recovery Girl is strong with the DPS.
Still worth getting some popcorn out, you guys. I mean, like, anytime Recovery Girl takes the stage, you want to take a look and see what's going on. Because that is that's some masterful play right there. And Deli, completely, like, a freaking pro. Okay, right, you guys? Recovery Girl wins. But I just want to say, like, I don't want to take either of those two on. Because both of them are dope AF, and both of them are, like, deadly AF, okay? So, like, just a pretty cool combination.
I hear you, Frisky. There's a lot of people that are in the Black Desert. I've thought about jumping in, sifting around. But yeah, want to explore the dimensional update a little bit more. Bloodfart versus Dripple. This is a rematch from the championship title defense match. This will be a single match. This is Dripple trying to get on the map to make sure that they can challenge Bloodfart at the end of the night for one more shot at that title. Bloodfart has the #1 headband. They can fight at their leisure, but you have to be the #1 contender in order to take that. And that's what Dripple wants to be. Dripple wants to be the #1 contender. They want to have that second headband. Anyone can have that second headband, and everyone's going for it. But you need the second headband to take the first headband.
For reals, you guys.
Oh, and there it is. Bloodfart finishes things off.
GG.
It was Bloodfart took 2 out of 3, the first 2, right?
I think that's true. Like, yeah, the first, the 2 in the beginning, it was totally, that's why it was just like 2 and done, honestly.
And I'll lull at both Frisky and Colorful. Because, yeah, there's a PC MMO game coming out, Age of something, and it looked really cool, but they didn't have fast travel, and I was just like, oh my gosh, if you're talking about hurting your soul just thinking about traveling, you know, maybe Black Desert's similar, but oof. Yeah.
Big oof with no fast travel. Like, what year is this, you guys?
Alright, we got Jarek's. Is that Snail Trail? That's not like a slutty snail. That's Snail Trail. Okay, got it.
Oh, hey, Snail Trail, like...
Or is it Snailed Rail?
So this is like a double twisted battle. We welcome all guilds, you guys, right? So
all levels are
very
welcome. This is a Guild of the Six Shadows event.
Yeah, so this is a Guild of the Six Shadows event, but like as you can see, any guild that you're in, and honestly, like players who are not in a guild. Players who just want to like hang out and do it all themselves, right? Like your friend Kara is very like independent and can be individualistic, although, you know, Ippins are very collectivist, like as a culture. I mean, like, if you do not have a guild, you are more than welcome to participate in Friday Night Fight Night, okay? So, like, please don't get the
Oh.
impression that, like, you have to be in a guild to be here. No, because, like, individual players just doing their own thing, very welcome. And folks in a guild, also very welcome. We are really interested in anybody who's interested in PvP, okay? And, like, you don't have to be part of a group. You can be doing your own thing. It's totally cool. We welcome you. And we thank you for being here on Friday Night Fight Night at Bridge of the Six Shadows, am I right? Okay, so, like, please come as you are. Yoris wins that last fight, you guys. Thank you, Snail Trail, for, like, showing up. Or, like, the place where Kara was born and raised, IRL. They might say Snail Trail. But, your snail trail to us. It looks like Deli might be ready for another round. Recovery Girl's hanging out in the middle. That might be a big deal because Recovery Girl, once again, nothing to shake a stick at. And neither is Deli, you guys. Hey, by the way, Recovery Girl, forgot to call out your guild called the Great. Your friend Kara is slightly jealous of that awesome guild title because as a fellow person who has the title Combat Medic, like, it just seems pretty cool to say, like, the Great Combat Medic because probably Recovery Girl might have picked up more folks than Kara, but, like, you don't get the Combat Medic title for, like, just sitting around not doing anything. So, girl, what do you think about this matchup?
I was going to reply to something in chat that's been there.
Cuckoo.
It's Colorful had said that it's easy to get to level 15 in Black Desert, but from there it really slows down. And that's pretty common. You kind of go through a tutorial period. Usually until you max level, if they've got any type of end game in an MMO, that's kind of your tutorial level. Wow, that's rough. But usually it's like 10, 15, maybe 20, 25. Once you can get into PvP, that's usually when you're kind of out of the noob zone of things. So yeah, I was going to say something else beyond that. Black Desert level... Okay, I'll just go with that. I don't remember. Oh, I was going to actually ask you too, what's max level in Black Desert? Is it 50 or 60-ish? 51, you mean, at Colorful Agent? Oh, okay. So Frisky's asking if Colorful Agent means 51, which might be getting closer to max level. So it was kind of what I was asking at. Alright. Matron of the Evening, Hippolyta, is all over Jerix as if it was a monkey on a banana. Well, I should probably say a monkey that likes bananas all over a banana. Because if you're a monkey that doesn't like bananas, you are not all over bananas.
I mean, are you even a monkey then? Maybe Kara doesn't know much about monkeys, but, like, just FYI.
Alright, we are getting closer to being even. Jerix is pulling some health off of Hippolyta. Hippolyta comes in with a nice slam. Ooh, Jerix tosses Hippolyta again, gets some more damage in, and a daze. Hippolyta closes the distance, gets that Hippolyta charge in, and then comes in with a slam of her own. Good with that far blade slash. That leap not so successful. Jerix got to try and get position. Ooh, gets a good erupting arrow in. That is super solid. Whoa. Ooh, we are about even health. Jerix getting some good shots in. That DPS is coming out fast and strong. Hippolyta rolling out, gets that guard up, trying to mitigate that damage and get that last bit of health off of Jerix. Here we go. We are even and neck and neck. We can see that thanks to notoriety. Hippolyta on the ropes. Hippolyta down. And Finished. Jerix takes the W. This is a big win for Jerix. They've been working hard, and they have earned this victory.
Hey, thank you both competitors for bringing Noto. That was very exciting because we could see like how low both of you were. Like honestly, no shame in like being low because that means you have like a fierce and worthy competitor. But like it is a lot more fun for those on the stream to see like the excitement and like thank you so much. Anyway, you guys, we're here on the Bridge of the Six Shadows, okay? This is Bless Unleashed. This is a free-to-play MMORPG. We are in a region called Bjorn. We're at a telepost called the Woodcutter Camp, and we are here in Channel 1. With anyone who's interested in PvP, the host is the Guild of the Six Shadows, you guys. And just full of a great bunch of folks. Although any guild, any person from any guild can be here. And even folks who are not affiliated with a guild. Like, it's totally cool if you're independent and doing your own thing. So this is our next fight is your friend and mine, Gubbins. By the way, I am Gubbins. Versus Ildika. Both of these folks have brought some Noto, you guys. So, like, thank you so much for doing that. We have Ippen on Varg action, right? We have folk who are seriously like super fierce competitors who are ready to get this ish done. Like, here's the thing about Ildika, okay? If anyone has seen fights with Ildika over time, it's like you cannot like let up, honestly, because they will exploit your complacency, okay? And the thing with Gubbins is like, Gubbins is a little like tiny tank, right? So like the minute you think you have Gubbins, you probably don't, okay? You gotta keep going hard. So that's why these two are super well matched, because Ildika doesn't know how to not go hard, and Gubbins doesn't know how to die. So just saying, like these two are pretty well matched. It seems like Gubbins is down about half health. But the fight is very far from over, you guys, because these two competitors, A, fierce, B, well matched. Okay? So we're gonna continue watching Gubbins and Ildika. Tell us in the comments, like, subscribe, and follow. Okay, on Twitch. And, okay, fine, you can't, like, subscribe or whatever. But, like, anyway. Tell us in the comments who you like on this fight, who you like on any fight, like, to be honest. And, to be frank, like, these are two of, like, the best hard hitters here on the PvP, like, for Friday Night Fight Night, you guys. And, like, just, like, two amazing examples of, like, Ippen Love and Zerk badassery. Just saying. It's not looking super great for your Ippen friend Gubbins, you guys, but those of you who have been here like more than a few times know that sometimes these fights can turn on a dime. Sometimes these fights can turn out very different from what you think they will. Is this going to be one of those fights?
Oh, Deacon misses with the Earthbreaker. Gubbins will not give up. Not ever.
Nerp.
Or maybe it was called. I don't know. But jumping back into chat, that's crazy that your friend is level 80. There's no cap on levels, and most people are in the if they're in there, they'll be in the 60s. Yeah, and the gear grind is always a thing, right? That's what they want to do, is they want to get you into the whole grind of just figuring out the best gear, you know. Where are you putting your effort, right? It's not about monetary things, it's about energy. How are you spending your energy and your time? Because that's what developers want you to do, is spend your time and energy in doing whatever it is that they're asking you to do. So if you're rewarded, you know, and feel compelled to continue on, you know. To be honest, I've had sometimes having some difficulty figuring out what am I going to do next in this game, right? Now we've got a whole new like level cap or gear score cap. You know, I'm at 1501. I was really proud about having that. It wasn't the, you know, it was gear to do it. But now having to go through all of that all over again just to go up 15 more points. It's a tough pill to swallow. So how do they motivate you? How do they get you to spend, how do they get you to want to spend your time and your energy on their product? Jarek's on the rope, Bloodfart all over it. Bloodfart says, I have some sand in my boot from Lily Beach, and this shall give me power like the Greek one, Antaeus. Wow, that's digging deep. Honestly, I kind of don't care about the grind if I enjoy what I'm doing, you know, but that's kind of the kicker. I can really enjoy what I'm doing when I'm with a bunch of good friends. I can really enjoy what I'm doing when I'm soloing. But asking me to join with kind of randoms and, you know, have a shared experience, that's kind of a big pill to swallow for me. So, that's a lot. If you can make it seamless and cool, hey, I am all about it. I will rinse and repeat all day long. I have been known to play for 20 hours, sleep for 4, get up and play for another 20 hours, you know? All depends. I'm super, like, yeah. Damn, nice, Frisky. And world bosses are cool. World bosses are a thing in MMOs that have been... When MMOs first started, it took them a minute to get into world bosses. And once that idea started to take off, like collective just world events, it was crazy. And then you had a persistent world, which also was dynamic and could change. And then you started building into instanced, you know, not just instances, but instanced zones. So the world of MMOs has been a long, long pathway. If you think about the development of the medium, it's actually kind of short in the time span of like years. And like thinking about how like RPGs have developed since D&D came out, which was... What? I don't even know. The 60s or something? Am I totally on a tangent, Kara?
Fun fact, you guys.
Went down a rabbit hole.
Your friend Kara was listening to a podcast today, and they were like, oh, hey, D&D we're celebrating came out almost 50 years ago. And Kara was like, what? That's a long time, you guys. But, I mean, it's the OG, or the OP, as they say, and, like... There's definitely a reason why, like, these type of games, like, not only endure, but, like, continue to bring people together. Like, nearly 5 decades later. Right?
I am pretty hopped up on the Knoll Leaf and the Shibiki Brew, but I'm going to put this out there. The only other MMOs in the world have been, like, war. And this has been like a peaceful way to do like an MMO where you can bring in like thousands of people together, you know, and have competition and do shit, right? Have a collective unit, you know, working towards a goal. But it doesn't come down to like spilling of blood and like killing people. I think that like I'm having a flashback trip and I'm like tweaking because that's some like really deep, weird shit that I don't even know if like my brain and my mouth know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I'm just going to hold back and just let it sit there. Let it marinate.
Yeah, girl, like, it's super cool that you've been sharing that because, like, this is a time of reflection for all those of us who enjoy these, like, you know, RP games, anything to do with PvP. It's like, it's just a good time to kind of see like where we've come from, where we've gone, and like what could the future be for games like this? Because we're at like a pivotal time in technology, you guys, and it's like this is an enduring type of play, right? So like it's so fun to be part of this. It's such a pleasure to see like where it could go in the future. And for my part, your friend Kara is looking forward to like even more community engagement and even more like creative ideas coming to make this like one of the most fun kind of games ever to play, right? So, I mean, like, imagine all the other like cool abilities, cool outfits, cool worlds, cool monsters, heroes, and maybe dungeons, and occasionally dragons that could be part of the gaming world going forward. Like, let's see that innovation firsthand.
He's... Here we go. Welcome to the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. This is a Guild of the Six Shadows production of Friday Night Fight Night. Jarek's the Ranger just tosses. The Priest, Siren's Ocean. The Bloodbenders around the world sigh. Ooh. Bloodbenders are a strong guild. With the new dimensional update, we'll see if their numbers have a resurgence. Jarek's pushing out those arrows. Siren's Ocean goes down. Jarek's finishes the deal, making a statement saying, fuck, dude, you better, like, pay attention, because I'm not going to stop. Are there any MMO games releasing this year? Not to my knowledge completely. There is Tiny Tina's Wonderland, which I'm not going to call it an MMO, but it is a kind of a co-op online. It's not massive, so it's like an MO, multiplayer online RPG. So that's coming out. It was supposed to be out in a couple weeks, but they actually pushed it back to the end of March. So that's what I know that's coming out earlier. Did I ever play DCUO? Yes, I did play DC Universe Online. I did play that at release on PC, and then I did shift over to PlayStation, or did I just play it on PlayStation? Shit, I don't remember. I've really played all three, actually all four. So I've been a fan of Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. I can't keep up with PC gaming. I love PC gaming, but I can't keep up with the hardware, the software. It's just too much for me. But I know I did play it on PlayStation. So maybe that's where I fucking played it. Yeah, it's been so long, it's been a minute. I do... Ooh, whoa! Bloodfart takes out Dika real quick and easy. I couldn't even get like a coherent thought out. And Bloodfart shows why Linli Steve. Whenever you say the word Bloodfart, Linli Steve, bottom lip quivers just a little bit. Yeah. So I used to play DC UO. Haven't played it in a number of years. I'm usually an early adopter. It's hard for me to like kind of keep up and maintain. Ooh, Elden Ring. Yeah, that's going to be really interesting. But I also think you can three-person that, right? I mean, George R.R. Martin has had a piece of it. So, wow. Just, I mean, I'm not even going to go beyond that because it's just wow. Recovery Girl versus Jerix. Jerix is putting in the time, really pushing it. Recovery Girl doing what they do, showing why they are from the Great Guild. Oh, Recovery Girl, putting the pressure on. As I had said before, they're a little bit deceptive because they're a priest. They do have the ability to have the endurance, but they do have the ability to push out that DPS. That was a great match. Recovery Girl, once again, showing why they are not only about heals, they're about sealing the deal. Bloodfart Recovery Girl, please. I think we've seen that before. I would not be opposed to it. Who would be the top of the night? I don't think RG is around anymore. I don't think they battled enough. Hippolyta. I mean, honestly, from what we've seen tonight, besides Dripple coming out early, I don't know if there's anybody here that can actually stand up to Bloodfart. I think this is going to be a night of a complete championship defense. That's bold. Growl doesn't really like to put out those big, bold statements. Growl usually likes to hedge the bets. Growl usually likes to get at least a couple of spare ribs into his belly before he, starts talking shit, in which people start saying, hey, you can't eat anymore. Well, at least Growl got a full belly. It's out on this month, huh? I was going to say, where's my phone? Let's see. I've got March 25th for Tiny Tina. PlayStation, Xbox. So once again, I had noted that Tiny Tina was supposed to come out this month. But it got pushed back about 45 days. Because that's on my radar. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we might do some streaming on that if that comes out and it's worth it. Yeah, but going back to things, I don't know who's going to be able to stand up to Bloodfart this evening. This Friday might be the one in which when we wipe and we look, oh, we sigh sadly. Linli Steve will be so erect when Bloodfart comes back with the championship belt. And I mean erect, it's because his spine will be like very, very taut. He'll be standing quite straight up. Quite erect. His posture, because he will be so proud. Jesus, y'all get your minds out of the gutter. I know where you're thinking. Ooh. Bloodfart versus Recovery Girl. Let's see what they call. What is the call? All right, here we go. Gubbins, Hippolyta. We've seen what happens when an Ippin is a little bit too hungry. And the human babe of the evening, the babe of blades, the broad with the bone shield.
I mean, you
She
guys,
destroys.
like, Ippen hunger is real, and just because it happens like 15 times a day doesn't mean it's not real. Okay, you guys, so, like, GG's to all involved, and, I mean, this has been a super great, Friday Night Fight Night so far, wouldn't you agree, Growl? Like, looks like our next matchup is Ravina. And your friend and mine, just a priest.
Here we go. We were talking about whether you're gilded or you're ungilded. It doesn't matter. Everybody's welcome here at Friday Night Fight Night. This is a Guild of the Six Shadows sanctioned event. This is the Bridge of Shadows. All are welcomed. We're all also doomed. Doomed to the eternity of nihilism? No, wait. Fuck.
I mean,
Eternity of-
nihilism is like a totally valid philosophy to like live your life by. But anyway,
Bro, had some Shibiki juice.
yeah, this is a good fight, you guys. So like Ravina,
Good night, Frisky. Thanks for stopping by.
Ravina, super great to see you as always. Just a priest. Please come back because like you're a new name and like everybody loves a priest. Everybody loves an Ippin, especially Ippin love to all my Ippin brethren. Am I right, you guys? So like GG's all around. I mean, like whether it's a nail-biting, super close, super long match, or whether it's like a blowout, like honestly, it's all about the GG's, right? So I mean, the GG's are a big deal. Okay, so like everybody works very hard to do the best that they can at PvP. Everybody works hard to like grow their skills, like grow their toolbox as a player and as a fighter. And like we just want to honor that here at Friday Night Fight Night. And it looks like we've got Yarax and we've got Eldika who are here to help us do that. So let's check it out, you guys.
All right, let's get a handle on who we're thinking.
Is this seriously like fight number 32 already, you guys? Like, because 31 was Raven and just a priest, and it seems like 32 now is like the folks who are fighting right now. Like, that is a big deal, Ildika and Yarix. Because, wow, like, this is a lot of fights that we're cramming into a short period of time. It's just like, and honestly, like, they're all pretty good. Like, I haven't had like a boring, like, experience with a fight like this entire time, honestly.
Except for when I'm fighting, and the good part about it is you're actually seeing me fight, so it's a lot more better than not being, like, blinded with, like, hot ashes.
So, the fun thing about when Growl is able to fight is that it gives the audience a treat, is that no matter what the quality of the fight, they get that hands-on, like, man-on-the-street view of, like, this is what it's gonna be like when you, like, are brave enough or are ready enough to, like, actually get down there. So, like, it's a super treat for our audience no matter how, like, the fight ends up. So, all the appreciation to Growl, who's like streaming this on a tiny screen. Thank you guys, by the way, for streaming with us, Tiny Scream, and for watching Friday Night Fight Night on Bless Unleashed, a free-to-play MMORPG. Am I right? Okay, like good times.
Okay.
Okay. Hippolyta is telling us that next up is the championship bracket, so you're gonna want to stick around for that, right? Like, you're definitely gonna want to stick around for that. It seems like Ildika is done with Yarix pretty much, although your friend Kara has been wrong in the past. Just saying. Okay, so the championship bracket is Hippolyta, Yarix, Ildika, and Recovery Girl. We are going to have
You asked for it, chat, and you got it. Recovery Girl is in the final championship bracket.
your Okay, you guys, like, this is the championship bracket. Seems like Ildika and Yarix are just about done. And then we're gonna have, like, the most exciting Final Four in, like, almost any history week. Friday Night Fight Night, am I right, night, you guys? I think so.
Ooh, woo. Ooh, woo. All right. Sorry, Joey's boy. Good to see you, my friend. I have not been out on a lot of World Boss runs, but I hope you've been not going slow. Sometimes you can get cut out if you're too slow, but it's good to see you, Joe. We have Jarix, Eldika Recovery, and Hippolyta. Please shark an unbuffed puck onto Moodle Pubic Discord. I totally read that wrong. Half of it was on purpose, half of it was not. Growl has too many canine teeth. Growl is a little bit too ramped up. This is Friday Night Fight Night. This is the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. This is Xbox. This is North America. This is the Physera server.
So yeah, you guys, we have like the final four who are here in the championship bracket. We hope that you'll stick around for these very exciting fights of the best of the best. Am I right? Okay. Um, there are a couple of things that we wanted to reiterate. First of all, there's no pots, no buffs, no exploits. Or if you're in the universe Karazin right now, there's no pots, no puffs, and no bong hits.
Oh, Growl's not in that universe. I'm going to do one right now.
Just so you know, I mean, there's all kinds of like restrictions, but at the same time, you know, there's also things that are cool. So, like, Hippolyta is the one who's judging to make sure there's no pots, buffs, or exploits, and just let her know. Send the unbuffed pics. That might need to happen on a different channel, just FYI. But we are going into the championship bracket, you guys, and we are going to have a championship like defense by the current champion, your friend and mine, Bloodfart. The smoothest, most effective player with the least smooth, like least comfortable name. Okay. It's like if you fucking go through your life as Don Juan, but your name is like Hemorrhoid or something. That's kind of like blood fart, you guys. Anyway, we're validating our competitors, you guys. Growl, what do you think about this legendary matchup um, of all four players?
Ooh. How does Grell say this? I think Grell's going to say this how he said it earlier in a passionate rant, slightly drunkenly flushed in the face, toes extended and moving because they're feeling really good. I think it's going to be hard tonight to take down Bloodfart. Now here's the thing, is I don't want to say that and get Bloodfart too hopped up on themselves, because they're good. They're technically, not technically good, but they're good from a technical standpoint. They do the right things at the right time on a consistent basis. They have a really good damage output. But we've seen how overconfidence can get somebody shot down shit creek. So Bloodfart, I think, has the edge tonight. I think all of these combatants tonight have the potential to run a couple of good matches and take the victory, but I think Bloodfart has the edge. So out of our four tonight, oh man, who do we got? Jerix, Dika, Hippolyta, and Recovery Girl? Ooh. That's, once again, this is like a match of all of the dark horses. Any one of them can come out on top and could have a sick run and take the whole thing. So out of the four,
This is a pretty sick matchup, you guys, like among all these fierce competitors. Like, Recovery Girl has proven her mettle in the past, but like, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a Nippon Priest and she's a Nippon Priest, but like, there's something to be said about strategy when it comes to staying power. Like, it's not just that priests are able to heal. It's like we've seen so many satyrs and other types of players. We've seen so many actual like types of players who can just control the space and control the time and can block effectively, or they have a very strong defense. And it's like you don't need to be a priest and constantly like upping your HP in order to last a long time, okay? You just need to be like A, sufficiently well matched with your opponent, and B, like sufficiently skillful to manage your own stats, okay? So this is not necessarily like you know, the class that you pick determines how well you do. No, I mean like there are aspects of that, but it's also how good of a player are you? So like there's a systemic explanation, but there's also an individualistic explanation. And for our purposes in this game, I am not going to estimate how much and how much go into the success of that, because that becomes political. And your friend Kara is a fan of living here in Physera and living out in like this fictitious world, because we don't like have those things here. Kind of. You've done enough story quests, you see there sort of is that, but anyway. Just wanted to let you know I am Gubbins. Okay. It looks like Hippolyta is already there. Hippolyta plus Recovery Girl is the first match. So we are just making sure that everybody is ready for that particular match. We are going to see who is ready to emerge from Hippolyta versus Recovery Girl. And guess what, you guys? It's gonna start now!
whoa. Recovery Girl tosses Hippolyta a couple times. Hippolyta gets her patented charge in, followed by a slam. Gets that blade out. Recovery Girl smooth in picking up that health ball. Got another one health ball out. Is she going to circle back for it?
The That's one thing
There's
I
an additional-
appreciate about Hippolyta. Sorry to cut you off, Growl, but it's just like Hippolyta positions herself defensively. You know, because when you playing with the priest, it's like you got to put yourself between them and the health ball, okay?
Recovery Girl coming in with that retribution. Wait, what happened?
Hashtag defense wins championships, you guys. So Hippolyta says,
What?
"Lol, GG's," insinuating that the fight is over.
Question mark, question mark?
We're following in chat, you guys, as these announcements are being made.
They have agreed that they are going to restart the match. This is a redo. This is a restart. This is a mulligan. This is
Hashtag
doozies.
mulligan.
This is a rego. This is a begin again. This is a oopsie. This is a
Return policy.
This is a deja vu. This is a hit the red button and go back 10 seconds in time. Here we go. Hippolyta versus Recovery Girl. This is the doozy backseat of the previous onesie. We can see both combatants working it. They are working all of their metal, all of their cloth, all of their leather, all of the bones that Hippolyta has connected to her shield, all of the retribution that Recovery Girl is just sucking away from Hippolyta's health. Recovery Girl has a little sliver of her shield. Recovery Girl going into retribution, seeming to be in a defensive, a little bit concerned mode. You don't need to aim with retribution. It's a huge benefit to that. Recovery Girl has tossed, gets that health ball, which is solid. Needs to pump out a little more DPS. Doesn't look like Hippolyta's done too much, but her strikes are strong. Whenever she connects with that charge and Recovery Girl goes flying, you can tell that stomachs are churning. Recovery Girl positioning health balls around to try and get herself back up on the endurance scale, get that health back up. She's obviously taken some damage. Hippolyta, we can see her health sitting at about 75, maybe 70%. Recovery Girl, once again, sitting with about 30%, one last charge on her shield. Hippolyta getting tossed around, that shield feeling really heavy. Recovery Girl missing that health ball, but using the retribution to pull a little bit of extra health off. Hippolyta turns on the power with the charge, has got to really get some damage out really quick to mitigate how Recovery Girl has been poking and prodding her, as if it was a ham-baked turkey on a Saturday morning.
I thought it was a ham-baked turducken, you guys. If you're an ip and you lead anything, so like it doesn't matter, but Kara wants to be sensitive to the eating patterns of those who are on, you know, Bless Unleashed, so just saying.
So my sister's a chef, Kara. Did you know that?
No, what kind of stuff?
Ooh, Recovery Girl tosses Hippolyta, getting some more damage in. Once again, Recovery Girl is known for having some really sick DPS. Hippolyta feeling still pretty solid. They've got good health, good defense. They have the ability to get Recovery Girl's health off. However, the moment is now. The time is nay for either combatant to take the victory. Recovery Girl is continuing to work that retribution, pulling that health off. Hippolyta getting that charge in, getting the slam. He's got to finish very strong, very quickly. Both of them are at a sliver of health. It's coming down to the wire. Ooh, Recovery Girl gets a shield and a health ball. Hippolyta's on the ropes. Hippolyta is down.
You guys, that holy
Recovery Girl.
flame and smite type
You
attacks.
called it, Nighthawk. You called it, Joe. That was a crazy GG.
To the mother effing G, you guys. That was some dope AS.
That was crazy
dope
AS. Dope.
AS.
FFMers.
Smash
There's some
the
2s, V's in theirs. Hashtag fucking A. Hashtag yeah.
Oh no, it
All
was so
the-
dope that your friend Kara took a dive in the drink, y'all.
Blood fart.
So disappointing.
The only thing I will say is don't get confident. This is a dark horse showing. You have trained for this. This is Dika. This is Jerix.
Kara be under the bridge downtown. Where I drew some blood.
Drew some blood. Dika hopping up and down. Jerix from Twisted. Bloodfart's own guild. We have a Six Shadows member in El Dika. We have Ranger versus Zerk. The Zerkers getting into their rotation, starting to control the battlefield. Sauce Lord. Sauce Lord should have been in there by default. I didn't know they were around. You've been in and out, Sauce. I would have totally said that you just got an automatic in. Oh, that would have been so cool.
Yeah, Sauce Lord was here. Like,
You were here, but
in
then
the
you weren't for like
beginning.
forever.
Like,
Oh, Sauce Lord, I so would have advocated for you.
we called it out. Like, Sauce Lord was here in the very beginning, you guys. Hey, like, and at the same time, like, everybody needs a break once in a while, right? So, like,
Yeah.
if Sauce Lord is just like, you know, I've been dominant for weeks and months, like, I'm just gonna do my
Months.
thing. Like, everybody needs their own time and space to do a thing, and that's 100% cool. Mental health, you guys, it really matters.
Health really matters. What up, Magic? I see you dancing around. All right. We are getting it to a little bit closer on equal health. These two have both been working really hard, putting up the DPS, doing their rotations, getting some good strikes in. This is one of those where I kind of want to cut the HUD so you don't have to see the names and stuff, and we could just watch them go. The only hard part is you can't see the health bars. And actually, I might be able to go in and like, maybe not now. Maybe that'll be a tweak Growl works on for next week. That's why we appreciate your feedback and your eyes. All 14 of your eyes. I mean, each one of you have 14 eyes, so that's probably more like 267 eyes.
I'm still impressed at your math, girl. That's like pretty cool.
You're all aliens and monsters, and we love you all. And
Ancient alien theorists agree. We love you all.
wow, we are equal health. Jerix gets tossed. Dika starts to go into her rotation. Jerix is going to roll out really smooth. They've got a great job with the stams. Getting position. Jerix is really solid with taking care of themselves. Dika tries to turn that around. Jerix pumping out that DPS. They can really hit hard. Dika trying to take control. Dika smelling the opportunity to come in and perhaps challenge Bloodfart. Jerix is going to hit a little bit more. It's all about what Dika does if they're able to get in a good connection. Not able to do it just yet. Jerix is solid, and then that finishes it. Dika connected that one last time. And that was the last opportunity Jerix had.
Wow, you guys, that is some great Friday Night Fight Night action.
Here we go. Blood Fart, I think there's one more. I think we need recovery versus... Yeah.
All the recovery girl, you guys, like, it is time for that player to ascend and see what can happen. Sauce Lord even throwing the GGs in the chat, you guys, like a good sportsman would.
All right. We have Dika. We've got Recovery Girl. We've got the final match before the number 2 headband has been awarded. Only the one who owns the number 2 headband is able to challenge the champion. So Recovery Girl from Great versus Six Shadows' own Eldika. This, once again, is going to be a strong, strong match.
Yeah, you guys, so we have Recovery Girl, like none other than the OG, like, deadliest priest ever. And we have Eldika, who is, like, Zerk extraordinaire. I mean, like, can you ask for anything more? Like, no, your friend Kara cannot, honestly. Like, these are two super well-matched competitors, you guys, okay? And, like, Recovery Girl is notorious for, like, lasting forever during a fight. And Eldika is honestly notorious for, like, breaking fighters down, like, ASAP during a fight. So this is something where, like, we're gonna see who comes out on top. And it's like, it might be a tug of war where, like, they can come and go. But Eldika would be wise to get between he and Recovery Girl, kind of like the last competitor did. But not between he and Recovery Girl, but like between Recovery Girl and those healing spheres. Because contrary to popular belief, you can definitely beat a priest in 1v1, even if they have access to their healing spheres. Okay, so like priests are just people like you and me, or like you and your friends who are not priests, okay, but...
Even human priests?
For
Female
sure,
human priests?
yeah, like I understand.
But they look so good.
Yeah, I get it, and that makes them seem like not even real. But here's the shocking thing. Human females are real.
Wow.
Like, they wake up in the morning and they take a poo, just like you and me. Your friend Kara has this on a good opinion, like, from undisclosed sources, just so you know. It is possible, like, everybody has strengths and everybody has weaknesses, am I right? So, like, fighting a priest is just like fighting anybody else. What do you think, Growl?
Kara, do elves poo?
I mean, you would have to ask an elf because Kara is sworn to secrecy about the unofficial, like, link between Ibn and elfkind. And, like, you know, we've always been friendly with that faction, right? So, because elves are very much like Ibns, except they're not as subject to misinformation on the interwebs.
Or tiny and cute.
I mean, you don't even know if they're tiny because we don't reveal them. But
Okay.
anyway, this is a great fight, right, you
This
guys?
is a great fight.
Very well matched competitors. Recovery Girl is hitting Eldika with those smite type attacks. With some blessings. Those smite
Getting
type
those.
attacks do have a burn effect, so like be very careful when you watch Eldika's health because it may not go down immediately, but it could over time.
We've got Dika moving into her rotation. We are getting to the point where Recovery Girl has put out a bunch of health balls. Dika's been able to continue the onslaught, absorb the damage, and still pump out more damage. It's like their damage pump. That was really stupid. Sorry. Here we go. Back to it.
Dika's going the distance. They're going for speed.
It's a really old song.
I mean, okay. Dika's
All right.
booty's so big. Have mercy.
Recovery girl health ball so big it blinds you like the sun.
Have mercy.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Dika's really getting into it, really throwing the fury. You can see how many shoulder charges have come out. Now they're really trying to size it up. They're really trying to end it because they can keep going. Because Recovery Girl, we can't see their health, but we can only assume that every time they're getting a health ball, they're completely resetting. Oh, Sauce Lord. Oh, Sauce Lord, if you were here like 15 minutes ago. Dika's got to turn it on. This is just going to keep going. Dika's going to keep working it. Recovery Girl's going to keep throwing out health balls, and the only thing that they're going to be successful in is collecting those health balls. And this is going to be a fucking nightmare match. This is going to be one of those, like, matches back in the 1930s, or I don't even know with fucking boxing history, where they didn't have, like, an end, and it was like, it's 27 matches, and it's like 4 a.m. Or it's like the World Series of Poker, where I think that they can go until, like, forever, until people, like, lose or something.
What?
I don't know. I don't know sports. All I know is that this metal armor feels really good against my fur. I'm a Varg. I know a great battle, and this is definitely it. Oh, Dika gets some good shots in. Controlling it. Missing with that Earthbreaker. I'll tell you what, Sauce Lord is sick with their timing, figuring out their rotation, and the timing of their rotation. Because Dika is a top-end Varg. And by Varg, I mean Berserker. And by Berserker, I mean Varg, because you can only be a Berserker Varg. Recover Girl getting thrown by that Earthbreaker. But once again, I'm not counting Recovery Girl out. They can pump out the damage. Ooh, they got stunned right there. We're going to see another health ball come up by Recovery Girl real soon. They're going to have to. I mean, Dika's doing a great job with their rotation, getting the damage off, controlling Recovery Girl. As a Berserker, that's really your only thing that you can do versus a Priest. It's outlast them. And that's really, you know, what you can do pretty much as any class, is outlast a Priest. There she goes. She's got to be at least 50% health. She's already got full shield right there. Now she's turning on the power. She's turning on that DPS. She's starting to get aggressive. Dika's down to 25% health. Dika's flailing a little bit. Dika needs to take a breath and get back in control. Recovery Girl says no. I'm in a good spot. I'm going to turn on the pressure. This is fucked. This is completely fucked. Recovery Girl's got the retribution on. Dika turns it around. Oh, it should have been right there. That was the game changer. Oh, Dika still pushes it though. Gets it right there. Gets a. Oh, good Earthbreaker. Oh, great, another shoulder slam into the crowd. Oh man, I didn't know this was going to go down like this. Recovery Girl gets that health ball, has a breath to hold for herself. She can just weather the storm and wait and let Aldika do what she needs to do, because Recovery Girl needs one strong move to finish it. And Dika has no ability to get some health back, so Dika needs to be flawless at this point. And that's it. Recovery Girl was able to sneak in a piece of rice that got in Aldika's eye. Wow, that was actually a sick, sick match. Crazy sick. Can you hear me? That was crazy. Yeah, fucking recovery girl, go get it. Go get it, girl.
Yeah, you guys, so just to let you know, like, that, what was shown by Ildika there is called grit, and it's called determination, and it's called,
Oh.
like...
Funny thing, you can get grit in Pokemon Arceus.
I mean...
Grit and determination by recovery girl. You're right, I'm sorry.
All I gotta say is gotta catch them all, you guys, right? Okay, so I mean, like, that was a fight where you had two, like, super well-matched competitors. You had folks who were, like, on either side of that match. You had people who were extremely experienced PvP masters with strength, skill, and wisdom. And it's like, you never know how these things are going to come out. But your friend Kara is totally like very, very respectful of both of these individuals because totally great. I mean, everybody like fought it down to the wire. Everybody was respectful. Everybody was just like, that was a great match. Can I just say? Totally great. Thank you, everybody, for like seeing that match. It was totally good.
Wow.
And
Nighthawk.
now we have the championship match.
Joe, this is crazy. Let me center myself for a moment. This is big. We have had a good night. Last weekend,
Agreed.
I will say, was absolutely fantastic. Tonight has been fabulous. But tonight is not over. Growl needs to center himself. Growl is going to say about 7 more words. Growl is going to be just fine. Actually, that might have been 8 words. Lost count. Anyway, this is Friday Night Fight Night. This is a Guild of the Six Shadows promotion presents Friday Night Fight Night. Welcome to the Bridge of Shadows. This is the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. There are no pots, no buffs, no exploits. We have come down week after week, year after year, into the northern territory of Bjorn. We are outside the woodcutter camp. This is Bloodfart, the badass from the beach. Linli's own, the Twisted Beachgoer. We have Recovery Girl from the Great Combat Medic History Lore Books. My name is Growl. I'd like to welcome you on behalf of my good friend Kara.
Oh, hey, you guys.
Welcome to Physera, North America server, Xbox. Lady Hippolyta likes to welcome you to a Guild of the Six Shadows production of Friday Night Fight Night. We'd like to welcome our special guest, Magic, the level 22 that has been across all the land. Yeah. You're looking good. You are looking good. I like your shield. Anyway, this is a big match. Bloodfart, our good friend who owns Linli Beach, who hosts and is a staple of the Physera server. They are a 1v1 ambassador. They are from the Twisted Guild. Both combatants right now are submitting screenshots of their health bar to make sure and confirm that there are no pots, no buffs, no exploits. This is a straight 1v1 head-to-head battle. You have your gear, your skills, your blessing, your metal, your desire, your passion. You bring it here to the Bridge of Shadows, and you will test your might. Bloodfart from Linli Beach, Twisted's own bow of badassery. defending their champion title for the second time tonight, wearing the #1 headband, owning the crown of the best in all of Bless Unleashed. We have Bloodfart.
Your friend and mine, Bloodfart, you guys, and like we are about to have the fight between Bloodfart and Recovery Girl. Okay, Hippolyta has judged that both fighters are unbuffed. What do you think, Growl?
Both fighters have been confirmed to be unbuffed. There are no pots, no buffs, no exploits. The Guild of the Six Shadows welcomes you to Friday Night Fight Night. This is a Six Shadows Guild sanctioned championship bout. Bloodfart from Linli Beach, Twisted's own. Beau of the beach, the badass, the sand dweller of sound beatings, Bloodfart.
What?
We have the challenger wearing the #2 headband earned throughout all of the trials and tribulations of the evening, beating this, them, that, and the other one. Maybe falling, maybe not. I'll tell you what, that last battle was fucking killer. Killer match. Recovery Girl has earned their spot tonight to wear the #2 headband to be the challenger against the champion. Both fighters are unbuffed. We are beginning fighter introductions now. The Guild of the Six Shadows would like to welcome you to the Bridge of Shadows. This is a Physera sanctioned event. This is Xbox. This is North America. This is the Physera server. This is the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. Our matron of the evening, Lady Hippolyta, has confirmed that both fighters are ready to go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Bloodfart is known in all of Physera and beyond the server dimensions in which we remain. We have a sprite that is here.
I've heard that sprites are good luck, Growl.
Ladies and gentlemen of Physera, all my puppies and kittens, all the screamers out there, all you vargs, you humans, Ibn and elves, this is it. All you Shabiki doing your nut dance with that leaf covering your nuts. This is it. This is the second sanctioned championship defense match of the evening. This is Recovery Girl versus Bloodfart. Introductions are about to begin. We are ready. Both combatants have notoriety. We are privileged this evening to see both of them step up with everything on the line. Their health bars are out there. Their life is in your eye holes. In the blue corner, the challenger, the healing hero, the great combat medic, Recovery Girl!
What? Ip in love.
In the red corner, the champion, defending that title for the second time this evening, the king of Twisted Beach, Blood Fart.
What? Europe?
Round 1 begins. Fighters are good to... What? Okay. Round 1 begins. Both fighters are good to go. Here we go. Recovery Girl starts off defensively by throwing a health ball, knowing that they're going to take some damage. Blood Fart has already pumped it out. Recovery Girl now mitigates that damage quickly and turns around and turns that DPS on. They have Retribution. They don't need to aim with that, so they are just sucking the life out of it like an ex-girlfriend that I'm not with anymore. She always shamed me for how big my feet I was. How big my feet I was. I'm going to stop. Let's go back to the match. Blood Fart losing some damage. Recovery Girl picking up that health ball. Blood Fart tossed. Recovery Girl on top of things with that Retribution. Blood Fart needs to take a deep breath and start to move and get that damage out. The issue when it comes to fighting a priest is you're so afraid of the health ball that it takes your mind off of the priest themselves. So now, just as we've seen, Recovery Girl gathered a health ball, dropped a health ball. But Blood Fart, doing what they do, they were able to get like over 50% health off of Recovery Girl in such a short, quick time. That's the focus of what you need to do. You need to own and control your character. You need to know what you do, and you need to do it quickly, and you need to prevent them from doing what they're doing as quickly as you can. We have...
So guys, this is a super well-balanced match because Recovery Girl, as you know, is super great with endurance.
Yes.
And
Whoa.
able to control like the ability of the field that she can grab the health ball from. You saw her health dip pretty seriously just there, but all she had to do was like jump forward and grab that health ball. Blood Fart needs to do a great job getting between Recovery Girl and health balls if he wants to get this done.
Agreed. Blood Fart also, Recovery Girl on top. We're not going to go into that. We're going to see Recovery Girl picking up both of those health balls, really on top of things, really in control, knocking Blood Fart down, back with the Retribution. Blood Fart lashing out harshly with those quick arrows, damaging the shield, not doing damage to Recovery Girl. Chat, you were calling it. Chat thinks it's easy for a priest. I'll tell you what, nothing is easy for any combatant here on the Bridge of Shadows. Although Recovery Girl is on top. If they continue... Oh, they got that health ball again. They're going to keep pushing it. They're going to do another Retribution. They don't need that health ball yet, so they're not going to do it. And they're going to take the match. They're going to take it. Chat had called it. Chat has been saying Recovery Girl, Recovery Girl, Recovery Girl. And I'll tell you what, you don't need to recover anything. You need to just say, girl, girl, girl. Or RG? RG? What do we... Anyway.
So yeah, you guys, as a fellow priest, I have to say, like, there's no guarantee that a priest gonna win shit. Just so you know, okay, like, some super straightforwardness at this point. One thing I see competitors to Recovery Girl, like, not doing a whole lot is getting in between Recovery Girl and the healing sphere, okay? Like, if you're the kind of person who can, like, throw a charge or a stun or something to just, like, keep a priest where they are instead of allowing them to advance to where the healing ball is, like, that is the secret, okay? Like, yes, we can regenerate our health, but, I mean, we need to, like, grab something to regenerate it. Like, if you are relying on a healing sphere instead of Healing Wave, and very few people opt for Healing Wave because it tends to be weaker than Healing Sphere. So
Bloodfart, on top of things,
FYI.
has decided that pushing out the DPS as quick, fast, and hard as what they can. Being the master of Linli Beach, they've seen situations like this. Retribution Girl, or excuse me, Recovery Girl, they do use a lot of Retribution, but has done a good job of getting their health up, but Bloodfart knows when and how to pump out the defense. The offense, the DPS. Holy fuck, Growl! I think I might have some stuck in my teeth. There's too many canines. Bloodfart sitting pretty, about 85% health. Recovery Girl, not bad at 70% health. However, we've seen Bloodfart really just pull off that health from Recovery Girl, and that's what they need to do. They need to focus on hot, heavy, quick fire, non-stop. Don't worry about them picking up those health balls. Just worry about non-stop pressure. I say that, and then all of a sudden, Recovery Girl's at 100% health. Turning it around. Once again, they're doing the dope on the rope, like George Foreman did to Muhammad Ali. Or wait, was it vice versa?
And I mean, Muhammad Ali did win that Rumble.
Jesus,
in the
I don't even know those
jungle.
boxers. I only know like
because he hung out on the ropes until George Foreman like tired himself out,
Yeah,
being
yep,
the big
I got it
old like,
backwards.
ox that he was. And Ali's, strategy the whole time was like just wait until he tires himself out and then jump in for the strike. And that's how he won. Because he's too fast, too smart, too pretty, you guys.
Bloodfart taking some big time damage. Recovery Girl has that health ball out. And once again, doing what Recovery Girl does. They know their skills. They know how they can really get some damage and DPS out. What's chat saying? Pre-update was a lot more balanced. Priest healing over 10 times the fight is more broken thing. Alright, I read that really wrong. Yeah. Every time you do an update, you fix things and you break things. And that's where it's at. Right now, Recovery Girl picked up that health ball, 100% health. Bloodfart can still do it, although they're hurting. They're sitting about 30% health, maybe 25% health. Recovery Girl picks that shield up. Is going to keep the pressure on. If they do the slow burn, this is going to be a W and a championship title for the #2 headband wearer. The one that has pushed it through the night. Bloodfart turns it on. Bloodfart is saying no. Bloodfart is saying no, I can push that DPS out. I can control this battlefield. Recovery Girl gets that health ball. Starts to push with the Retribution. We're going to see a change in the dynamic lighting here in about 15 to 20 seconds.
There's also a cruise, an invasion that popped pretty nearby, so maybe not.
Maybe
we'll see
not.
a change in the lighting. One thing that we should know is that Recovery Girl is relying on those shields and those health balls just through a healing wave in order to stay in this, but Bloodfart can do a big difference by getting between Recovery Girl and health balls, okay? And Bloodfart is really doing a big deal.
Pumping out that damage.
Totally.
But Recovery Girl gets that healing ball. Is it too much for Bloodfart? I don't know. Bloodfart can once again push out that damage. Keep it going. Bloodfart, focus on that DPS. Focus on avoiding, tossing. Do it right there! Oh my god! Bloodfart took it. Bloodfart took the second one. I'm sorry. I don't.
You guys,
jump up and shout,
Bloodfart,
but that was
ain't going
awesome.
down without
That
a
was crazy.
fight.
That was a holy fuck. Wow. GG doesn't like say enough. I mean, that was crazy. That was awesome.
So guys, as a priest, like, one thing I want to say is that this was a really great fight. Recovery Girl did everything right. Secondly, I want to say that, like, you know, there are weaknesses for every class. You can exploit them. You can if you want to. There's all kinds of ways that these things could happen. And also, like, wow, it's a big deal. Okay, so we're at 1-to-1 right now,
Wow.
as far as, you know, your friend Kara's math is concerned, which is not always great. However, at the same time, it's just like we are ready for a third round here. And that is a big deal, right? Because having a third round is it's very suspenseful, it's very interesting, and it's very like, hey guys, this is a big deal, okay? As our friend Eisenstein, who's sitting next to your friend Kara right here, can say, it seems as though we are just gonna jump right into this third round. Bloodfart and Recovery Girl, can I say, you guys, like, these are two super fierce competitors. And I know I say everybody's a fierce competitor, but, like, first of all, you do actually have to be a fierce competitor to, like, put yourself out there in this way that these people are doing. Right? Because this is subjecting yourself to judgment by, like, so many other folks. Right? It takes a certain amount of bravery, alright? And bravery and fierceness, like, go hand in hand. Just saying. Fight me. Anyway, what's going on right now is that Recovery Girl and Bloodfart are in a 3-of-3 situation, you guys. So, this is going to determine who is the champion for this week and potentially many weeks to come. We have a ranged individual. We have a ranged individual. Both of which are in this fight right freaking now. Okay? So, your friend Kara is a big fan of, Zerks and Satyrs, and at the same time we realize that, you know, those who are ranged individuals such as Bloodfart and Recovery Girl, there are certain inherent advantages that go on with that kind of thing. At the same time, you know, there are very interesting complications that come up with that sort of thing. So, I hope you can't see this, like, television majigget on screen. Okay, we're good. But at the same time, it's like, this is the 3rd out of 3, okay? Recovery Girl is, using that retribution, which is like, you don't have to aim, alright? There's no missing with retribution. Your friend Kara, misses having retribution because it hits multiple enemies and it does not require aiming. It's a very convenient move. Girl, what are you seeing in this 3rd out of 3 fight?
I wanted to call out what we had talked about in chat. He literally killed her 8 times over. Says Dixon. I counted 14 heals. And yeah, totally. But once again, that's the thing. That's what you have to do. That's what you have to face. This is 1v1 PvP head-to-head battles. It doesn't matter who you are. All levels are welcome. I've seen a level 35 take out a 42. So it doesn't matter, right? Right now, what we have is we have the champion fighting the challenger. They are even in their health bars. We have both ranged. We have Recovery Girl taking some damage, shielding up, dropping a health ball. Once again, playing the endurance game. 2 health balls out. Oh, they're going to go collect that other one here in a second. You can see Bloodfart move towards the health ball in order to try and keep them off. Recovery Girl pumps out the damage, but at the same time, Bloodfart gets that damage out. Now, Retribution, you don't have to aim, and it's going to suck the life out of them, but it's not a lot of damage. So now Bloodfart is sitting at about 50% health, but once again, trying to control that health ball, Recovery Girl still picks it up. Bloodfart knows how to fight a priest. And this is what they're doing. They're charging themselves up. They're working their rotation. They're getting their buffs stacked and getting ready for that one big time move. Kara, how many times can you personally throw Healing Wave when you get it going?
Yeah, so that is a great question. So depending on the blessing that a priest has chosen, a healing wave when fully charged can be thrown up to 3 consecutive times. And as you may realize, healing wave has a different value of healing each of those 3 times. So if I were to throw it 3 times in a row, then it would be consecutively less valuable. What do you think, Growl?
I think Recovery Girl's on top of things, and she's really kind of pushing it to him. Bloodfart is down to such a low extent that this is really Recovery Girl on top. Now Bloodfart has to control it, has to push and get that DPS out. I think they're a little bit under the weather. I think they've got a little bit of the sniffles, and it's going to hold them back. Recovery Girl is on top, has got one more move, and is going to do it right there. We have a new champion. Holy fuck, holy fuck, holy... What about not holy fuck?
Guys.
What about structurally integral?
OMG.
Wow, you called it. You called it.
Wow.
I don't mean to yell so much, but that's just crazy. Wow, Recovery Girl has been pushing for months. Recovery Girl has been a top contender even through the end of last year. Recovery Girl has come and shown up, and you know what? After the dimensional... Maybe we're in a dimensional drift. Maybe we're in the 4th dimension. Maybe Recovery Girl fought hard and fucking earned it tonight. Is Sauce Lord even here? Nope.
Yeah, Sauce Lord was here earlier. I don't know if they're here right now, but like honestly, Growl, there's a lot of different things that come into play here.
And it doesn't matter because right now Recovery Girl is on top. Recovery Girl is the Shizzle Knight. Recovery Girl does get main props on the HUDless display. Look at Recovery Girl. Oops. Of course. Why does Growl always do it like this? Okay. Alright, let's hop around in honor of Recovery Girl. Nope. I think it's this one. Oh, that one. Make a Pupper McBuppertons. Where's Recovery Girl? Kara, can you help direct me?
Your friend Kara is like talking to Recovery Girl like right here now, right? Your friend Hippolyta is also talking to her right here. Oh, you're so cute, Recovery Girl. Like you're the one of the tiniest dip-ins. Okay, am I just like
Fierce.
Yeah, one of the like super like this is a hug that your friend Kara is giving you. I'm not like punching or kicking you in the face. This is just like a seriously like wonderful thing. So, hey, you guys, for anybody who, like, has a thing that, like, oh, these particular, like, priests can't be beat, please take a look at the 3 battles that we just had, and take a look at, the opportunities that Bloodfart had to get in between Recovery Girl and a Healing Sphere. And how many of those opportunities were taken advantage of? How many were not? When were the times that Recovery Girl put a healing ball in a good place versus not a good place? So, I mean, like, yes, priests can always throw a healing wave if they have it in their blessing, but at the same time, healing wave tends to be less potent overall. So that is not that big of a deal, but like if you don't get between a priest and their healing sphere, then are you actually looking to knock them out of the competition? Okay? Just so you know, priests are squishy. Like, actually pretty squishy, you guys. Okay? So if you keep us away from our healing spheres, things are going to be very different for you. So you got to get between us and that kind of thing. Also, you didn't hear any of this, and your friend Kara did not tell you any of this. And there's more to talk about with skills and everything. But Growl, tell us what we need to know.
This is Lady Hippolyta, the matron herself, the judge, the referee, the matron of the night. This is Recovery Girl, the champion, who just got smashed around because of Kara's. You super did the... Kara super did the...
Yeah, that's what happens when you lean forward, not noticing that, like, your button is going to hit your blanket, and these things happen. Sorry. Go ahead, girl.
Alright, we are headed to Recovery Girl herself, the one that has been working. You don't gotta go nowhere, girl. We will come to you. You are the champ. You are the FNFN champ, so you don't gots to go nowhere. Hippolyta, turn a little bit to your left. Just do a little bit of a left on the... Got a little bit of a left stick move, Hippolyta. Just click a... Anyway. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. Bango. Good job. Fuck yeah. This has been another incredible killer night of Friday Night Fight Night. This is the longest running community event in all of Less Unleashed. We have seen since 2022 happened, we have seen the one and the only Sauce Lord come in and dominate for about 5 weeks. We saw Linli, Steve's best friend, and the cornerstone of Physera, Bloodfart, take that championship match, take that crown, and make it their own. We saw tonight Recovery Girl come in and sweep the victory away from the one that Growl, in all honesty, I said I didn't know who could take it from Bloodfart. I honestly, personally said I will own it, right? I didn't doubt Recovery Girl, because Recovery Girl not only has 6 skill, solid DPS. Solid DPS. Probably should have said solid DPS and then 6 skill, but either which way, it's a fucking amalgam, right? It's a fucking dope, like, she's good. Ippin extraordinaire. Look at that. Doing the Ippin dance. Let's see if we can get you full screen. It's all you tonight, Recovery Girl, and honestly, you've earned it. Front to back, start to finish. It wasn't all smooth sailing. Hope Pius is there, Kara's there. It wasn't all smooth sailing, but you know what? And honestly, mad props. Week after week, you've shown up. You've worked hard. You've measured and figured out your opponents. And tonight, you took the crown. You earned the crown.
You're the best.
Exceptional. Oops, wrong way. And that's a little bit weird. Okay. I'm sitting down, so we're going to have to look at those thighs, apparently. Recovery Girl's technically in frame.
Yes.
I like you.
Oh, Kara's super getting in the way of those thighs. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Mad props, Recovery Girl. Crazy mad props. Great job. Once again.
You're the best.
A new champ tonight. 2 weeks in a row. Once again, massive congratulations. 100 GGs to our past champion, Bloodfart. Bloodfart, you are a staple. You are a cornerstone in the world that is Physera.
OG.
North America server, Xbox. Complete OG, complete original gangster, because that's where that comes from. You are a staple. You are a piece of the fabric of the world in which we live. Tonight, Recovery Girl was the one to recover the title from the shardled underwear of the prior champion. Oh God, I couldn't figure out a thing to do with that, with their names. Okay, let's try and reset. Hey, this is your dog Growl. This has been a great, fantastic night, a Friday night fight night. This is the longest running community event at all of Bless Unleashed. Our matron of the evening, Lady Hippolyta, has awarded the championship title to the victor of the evening, Recovery Girl, the great combat medic themselves, Ippin Priest Extraordinaire,
Yes.
Recovery Girl.
What? Ippin love.
This has been a Guild of the Six Shadows event. Our past winner and champion, Sauce Lord Dude. I'll tell you what, next time if you're around, you have I will advocate for you to have an in to get the second. If not, you're the second headband. Okay. First headband, second headband. If anybody's seen Afro Samurai, you know what I'm talking about. If not, go check it out and then come back to me and we'll talk about it. Anyway, our good friend Sauce Lord, our good friend Kara has been here to witness the fantastic evening that has been Friday Night Fight Night. This is the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. This is the Xbox. This is the North America server. This is Physera. This is the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. We are going to congratulate and welcome our good friend, Recovery Girl, as the new Fight Night champion for the next week. We will see who decides to step up, who decides to step in, who decides to take the challenge.
Is it gonna be your friend Kara? Probably not, but like, just saying. This has been a great Friday night fighting, you guys. This is a passing of the torch. This is a... Excuse me. This is an acknowledgement that, like, there's so much to every individual in this game. Pardon me. This is a fantastic time. Thank you for showing up tonight. This has been an amazing Friday night fight night. What? Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. Pardon your friend Kara. It has been a Shibiki Juice kind of night. We're very happy to have you here. Thank you for your comments, you guys, and like help us know how we can improve and do better. And much love. All the ip and love, you guys, right? You can see me in the little corner of the screen. I'm jumping up and down. Maybe I should do this. What's up, you guys?
All right. Once again, mad props to our new victor. It is Recovery Girls night.
Right.
For sure earned, without a doubt. We fought through Prana Mania. We fought through
Yes.
championship
I like you.
defense matches. And what happened? Recovery Girl came out on top. We have our Ippins here. We have our Gubbins there. We've had members of the Guild of Bloodbenders, the Great, Pinnacle, Death Unleashed,
Twisted.
Notorious, Twisted, Guild of the Six Shadows, obviously, Aztecas, Brazil,
Six Shadows.
and everyone else who has been here. Physera, you make this happen. You are the backblood and the bone skin of the finger flange of the insert nouns and adjectives. Great job, everybody. This was a sick one. This was a really, really good one. I thought last week was good, but I'll tell you what, there was a bunch of really, really great matches, as always. Hats off to the Guild of the Six Shadows. This has been your dog Growl on behalf of my good friend Kara.
What's up, you guys?
Want to thank you once more with all the hiccups and all the love. This has been Friday Night Fight Night, another of the longest running community event in all of Bless Unleashed. 1v1 PvP head-to-head duels. No pots, no buffs, no exploits. The Guild of the Six Shadows would like to thank you once again on behalf of the Bridge of Shadows in Northern Bjorn, outside the Woodcutter Camp. This has been the crowning of a new champ. All props to Recovery Girl. Friday Night Fight Night's new #1 champ. The champion in all of Bless Unleashed. You can't actually, unless we have crossplay, you can't actually make me, change what I say. Recovery Girl, the best in all of everything in Bless Unleashed. Thanks for stopping by. This has been your dog Growl. We'll see you next Friday. I'd like to thank all my puppies, my kittens, my screamers, my shabiki dancing in your uncomfortable crotch leaves, all my Ippins, Vargs, Ippins, and elves and humans. All right, good night.
I've been told those leaves are actually quite comfortable, but not for me to judge. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, you guys.
I prefer leather, metal, and cloth in my groinal area.
I mean, what is cloth made of but plants? Yerp. Have a great
Yeah,
one,
props.
you guys.
Thanks, Recovery Girl. We love you. Awesome job. Killer job. Amazing job. See you next week. Peace out. And good night.
Mm-hmm.